Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're going to be continuing our playthrough. I don't know if it's technically still playing through the Dunwich Legacy, because we're taking a vacation, and we're going to travel down to the bayou. Thanks to everyone who voted in the last episode. Bob Champman's suggestion of, since we were talking about possibly getting Rougarou, we got it, and the winning suggestion was we both spend an experience to go there. So you may have seen the thumbnail update this morning, the title update. You may have clicked this not realizing. If you don't want Curse of the Rougarou standalone scenario spoilers, get out. Get out. Come back next week where we continue our regularly scheduled programming of playing Dunwich Legacy scenarios. So we're going to try this little, there's like rules to these standalone scenarios that you can play them solo, or you can integrate them into a campaign, only playing them once per scenario. But my understanding, unless I'm wrong, is you could literally, if you have like 5 or 6 standalone scenarios that are different, you could just, keep inserting them into the same campaign you're playing and kind of make like a super long campaign, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. It's my first one, all right? My first one. Or our first one.
Yeah.
That we're playing standalone ever in the game. And a special shout out. I see Ella Two Socks, aka Maddie, one of our producers, in the chat. Thank you for making this happen. Without him shipping it from Western Canada, getting it to us like within like 4 days or something crazy. Fast. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it came very quick. Canada Post, good shipping, made it happen. And thank you again to Maddie for sending that over to the channel. We appreciate the support and making this happen. So if you guys can show a little love to Stella Two Socks in the chat there, because without him this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much. All right, everything sound video okay?
Oh, Yogi says if you can afford them, yeah, you can play them.
Oh yeah, because they cost different experience levels. We talked about this last time. I forgot about that whole thing. Yeah, this is only one experience. I read like the first couple pages of the little instructions or first couple cards, but I didn't go any further through it to find out what's going to happen here, but I'm kind of excited.
I'm super excited.
It may not, remember this, keep in mind, those who are new to the game or who don't have this stuff yet or still like experiencing it like us, fairly newbies to it. This is the first standalone scenario that was released at a pre-release event for the game at Fantasy Play headquarters called Arkham Knights 2016. So people were playing this and only had the core set at the time, and it was only a pre-release select few that attended that event got a chance to get Rougarou, Curse of the Rougarou, and the core set. Eventually, they released it later in retail. Supposedly, it's reprinted, and you can still get it to this day. But since we've been in the game for a couple months, it's eluded us. So again, thanks again, Maddie, for that. He's pumped to see it play.
I'm excited to play through.
Those Canadian mail steam trains stop for nothing, says Bob.
Exactly.
They put extra coal in the engine for those ones to get it here faster. It was great. Play the same characters, isn't everything a big campaign?
Well, I think you have to reset the decks back, right?
Yeah, so Jim, in theory, like, from what I've read there's like an optional variant to this game. After you play a campaign that has an ending, it kind of says like you're supposed to disassemble the deck, take the story stuff out, and if you go into a different campaign, you're supposed to start from scratch with a basic deck, all 0 experience cards or whatever they are, starting over. But there's a variant that says you can just take that same investigator with its trauma, damage, all that stuff, cards in the deck, and just take it on into another campaign. There's like rules for that, but they don't recommend it because I think it throws off some of the difficulty curve of it, maybe.
Yeah.
That's with some of the story too. I'm assuming you take story cards with you. Then it's like, why is this character here and with you? It's like
a waste of a card. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be, the campaigns are supposed to be contained in like their set campaigns, but you can, if you want, I'm sure, play a standalone scenario after standalone scenario, plus use regular scenarios as standalone scenarios. Every scenario has standalone rule options to get into it. So you could create your own campaign and play it as you want as you go through it and mix mash how many you want together. I'm sure there's custom ways to do it online people have come up with. But yeah, I think the beauty of this game is now there's so many investigators to choose from. It's like with any LCG, right? If you're like playing the same faction, at least in other games when I'm playing tournament games, I kind of get loyal to a faction or two, and I constantly play them over and over again. But you tweak your deck over time. New cards come out. You play different styles, you know. So like I was playing Game of Thrones First Edition. I was playing like House Martell was like my favorite. I love what they did in general. But I would build like different types of Martell decks and try to surprise people because they always knew I came with House Martell. But sometimes I brought fighty decks, you know, and sneaky decks and these kind of things. I don't remember exactly what they all did, but like combat focused ones, intrigue, like kind of ripping their hand apart, lots of card draw ones, all these different tweaked ones based on cards that got revealed. But in this is the same kind of thing. If you play just Guardian, you might want to change it up after a while. Playing the exact same character with a lot of similar cards, you might want to switch it up to a different investigator and maybe a different play style or different deck type. Maybe even keep the same investigator but change it up. So the fun, I find that fun of like you play 8 scenarios or whatever around there with an investigator. You might want to just like change up the deck and try new cards after that. And the beauty of there's so many existing at this point that I'm looking forward to changing it up. But yes, you could stick with that character and just play that same deck over and over again in multiple campaigns.
Which we will vary up our characters, right? So that throughout the different campaigns that we play through, we'll play through different characters each time.
Yeah, so we'll do a poll again.
Yeah.
If you guys want, we can do a poll before the next campaign starts too, and then add in the new investigators from the Path to Carcosa or whatever it's called, the next cycle. And we can include those in the options also. And any other alternative ones that we have from novellas or anything that are from that box too, we can include just like we did for this playthrough. And our Patreons can vote and you know, and choose which 2 we play, and then we'll just like figure out decks and that kind of stuff. We'll do the similar thing, and then I think we'll do the same like level up stuff, but we'll get some feedback after we're done this campaign. We'll talk with our producers and kind of see like how they would like to see it go forward, like based on what we did here, based on what other channels or yourself, what you do at home, how you deal with things. Yeah, we could change it up next time and maybe do something different too.
Yeah, and what we can do to get you guys also involved in going forward.
I'm excited for when we actually catch up to like a campaign that's actually like currently releasing, and there's like there might be less people watching, I would assume.
Oh, for spoiler reasons.
But then less people watching who know it already. So it's like I know a lot of people want to experience it first themselves, but some aren't going to buy it ever, so they can play with us, and like there's less chance of others in the chat that would know the answer, right? That would be like, I'm not going to say anything, or I'm going to vote this way.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of cool. I want to experience like one where like less people know what's going to happen.
Or even when we get to that point and we can open up a pack that we just got and we can kind of even discuss different cards in it with the chat of everybody not really knowing what's in it, right? So we open up a brand new pack and kind of look and see, oh, where could this fit into different decks? And is this a
like player cards you're talking about?
Yeah. Might be neat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I just see it mentioned yesterday's live stream. Anyone who was there. So remember we were talking about the what does the fox say, and I thought playing an audio clip for a few seconds wouldn't be a problem against the channel. We've done it before. It wasn't. I thought it was at first because I instantly got a notification after the stream saying not a copyright strike, but a warning thing, whatever. But what the problem was, I switched scenes, and if you remember, I had the video playing like in a smaller window for 31 seconds. I believe if I did it for less than 30, we might have been okay, but it was playing for 31 seconds, so it automatically got flagged, and that video is blocked in all countries because of copyrights. Whatever that company that produces that music video, they decided to say, like, if this video ever gets posted on anyone's channel in any form, even like shrunk down or even for 31 seconds, kill the whole thing. So YouTube freaking sucks still, that if a stream goes over a certain amount of hours, you lose editing features in YouTube editor. So if I were to do that in like a 3-hour stream or 2-hour stream, I would have been able to go in that video in 2 seconds. There's even usually automated options. If I play a song that's like as a copyright flag or whatever, usually it gives me options right after the stream saying, do you want to mute that, like, 45 seconds that in the background you're playing music from a digital game or whatever that's copyright, because sometimes I don't know. And usually I just click a button, mute it. And within a couple hours, it reprocesses the video and that section's muted. Or, you can cut it out. You can do that kind of stuff. In this case, I need to blur it out. But the blur feature doesn't work on videos that are too long. So because we streamed for 6 hours and 2 minutes, and I hope it's not anything over 6 hours, they'll freak out.
Yeah,
But it might
be.
be. It might be over 6 hours, and maybe it's over 5. I can't remember what the number is. It keeps it growing over each year. It used to be 2 hours. And if a stream or video went over 2 hours, you lose the chance of editing it in YouTube and quickly fixing it if you made a mistake after uploading. Also, it wouldn't let me download a high quality copy. So I've never dealt with this before where it's actually blocked a video. So yeah, so I had to literally... No, it's not completely lost. It's not
All
lost.
hope is not lost.
No, I'm trying to tell you a whole story that's kind of adventure. That's why I'm really tired today.
Yeah,
I was up to like 1:30 in the morning dealing with this. So what I figured out yesterday, after stressing out and waiting, trying to find a way to download it, usually I would just download the file in decent quality. I'll edit it, cut out the stuff, manually do editing, re-upload it, and it's posted. Yeah, that takes a few hours, of course. But in this case, every time I downloaded it, it only downloaded as like a 1 gigabyte, like horrible quality file. And it should be around 15 gigabytes for that length of a stream and that quality we stream at. So what I had to do, basically what the pirate way of doing it, since I could only see the video, I couldn't use other websites to like download the file in a better quality because the YouTube video is blocked. So it's like locked out from everyone. So what I had to do was actually play it on another computer. Actually I use this computer we're streaming on. I played it on one monitor, full screen, and turn off ads, anything, because the video can't stop. So I start playing the video for 6 hours and 2 minutes, and then I used recording software to record the screen and the sound. For 6 hours it sat there playing and recording. There's no way to speed it up, nothing. So all last night I had to wait till like 1 in the morning till it was done, stop the recording so it didn't keep going all night, and then I edited it last night and exported it, which took a couple other hours, and then started uploading it this morning. I had to stop it because we're streaming. So it has about another hour of uploading to do, which I will start after this stream is done. Then it will process on YouTube, and because it's 6 hours, it'll probably take freaking forever. So hopefully later today, if not tomorrow morning, it will be back again in the playlist where you can watch it with that section cut out.
But there will be no chat and all of that.
Yeah, no chat anymore. The chat's gone and dead, lost.
Yes,
You'll never see that again. Sorry, but yeah, cut out a little bit at the front to shorten the video. It's now under 6 hours. But yeah, it's there. It should be there in its entirety. Hopefully the video quality and the sound. It looked fine. It looked fine to my eyes first thing this morning when I woke up. But they were a little blurry still. So the quality still looked okay. But again, playing it, recording it. I recorded it at a high quality as I could. Processing it, editing it, exporting it, uploading it, YouTube compression. Hopefully taking a YouTube compressed video, putting it through all those processes and re-uploading it isn't going to be the worst looking thing ever. Hopefully it still looks good. But I don't know how YouTube's going to handle it, so we'll see. So hopefully it's a decent video. You can watch that Sleeping Gods episode later. You'll definitely have time to watch it before next week's episode 3 is my theory. But I was like sitting there last night so stressed. I was like, man, there's got to be a way. I was like trying everything I could. Then I was like, you know what? I'll just pretend I'm pirating a TV show or something here and just literally record my screen playing. Like, it felt so weird. So now I know how pirates feel. But anyways. Bob wants a super chat refunded then.
That'll still pop up.
You'll still see that pop up in the video.
Yeah, that'll still pop up.
It just won't be in the chat. You'll see it, or it'll come up on the screen. But yeah.
Yep.
I've worked for Disney. I would argue that.
Oh, Disney is so much better than Time Warner. It was poorly managed.
Oh, I see. I missed that comment.
Foreign governments.
Yeah, so we're just talking about yesterday's Sleeping Gods stream for those that don't know and are watching this in the future. Like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Yeah, it was just the fun of live streaming on YouTube and just like doing things on the fly, which is why we never have music running usually. And I got to be careful with what music I use. When I stream digital board games or video games, I have to make sure like I go into the menus and turn off all the music, or I risk it and that video may be gone forever, or I have to like mute sections of the video, or I get flagged and that kind of thing. I've never had a full copyright strike or anything bad. But yeah, I just get like warnings sometimes when I stream certain games. And it's crazy. Like some games I'm like, this guy's using open or like public domain music, it sounds like it's like old music, and it's like, nope, still somebody owns it, I guess, and they flag you and tell you, you can't post it, nobody in this country is going to see it, or we're going to, you could lose ad revenue, or like, it could hurt your channel in the long run. They give you like all these warnings, and you got to like deal with it in a certain amount of time kind of thing. But yeah, so that's why. A little behind the scenes there, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a fun weekend so far.
He was not happy
Yeah.
yesterday.
But hopefully by later tonight, everything is like back to normal. There's a video in the playlist. Everyone can watch it. It will be all good. People will be caught up for next week. I'll feel all right.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it would hurt 6 hours of that playthrough just down the tubes. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like how would you even?
I thought about that for a sec. I was like, the file's still here in the YouTube, like in my back end. I can see it. I can watch it. I can put it up full screen. It seems to be in like full quality. At least YouTube's full quality consideration. But so I was like, there has to be a way I can rip it out of here. But I was like trying all these ways to like do it really fast and try to get the episode up, and like not interrupt anyone who's coming later. Like, oh, where's the episode? But yeah, the only way I could figure out how to do it was like literally 6 hours of the video just playing and I'm recording it.
And then 6
So
hours
weird.
you can't do anything. You just have to wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I literally was like, I kept coming and checking it to make sure the file wasn't getting too big or anything weird or it was crashing or anything. I was like, man, if it crashes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah. So anyways, we got there. So it should be all good. Yeah. About an hour and 20 minutes left to upload, but I'll start that after the stream. But it's been uploading for like 4 hours this morning already. So it's like 5.5 hours to upload the file. Yay! Anyways, all right. Oh, you're welcome, Tara. No worries. Oh, Velco says, congrats, Rob. You cannot call yourself as an established YouTuber if you did not get slapped by Warner Brothers or Disney. I don't know who it was. I don't know if
It said the video name. Like whoever.
Yeah, I know, but specifically.
I can't remember the name of it.
I could find it in here.
If you go to your main page.
Hold on. I got a detail.
Oh yeah, there.
WMG. Warner Music Group, I assume. So Warner Brothers. I assume WMG stands for Warner Music Group, I assume.
So maybe he is established enough.
And the crazy part, I did not get in trouble for playing part of the music in the video when we were on like a scene like this. We're just playing music and it was being picked up in the mic. It's pretty clear. That wasn't the problem. It was literally when I switched scenes and we were seeing it like minimized, like not minimized, but shrunk down on the screen. That was instant flag.
Yeah.
For 31 seconds.
I think the music was under the time allowed, so that's okay.
Oh. Angie's saying boss man status for sacrificing sleep for the fam.
Oh.
You're welcome. I wish I could have had it done last night though. I was trying to find a way so it could like upload overnight and be ready for the morning so people watching the next day wouldn't miss it. But yeah, and I was thinking of delaying the stream for another hour today, but I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. We got to stream and we got to do it at the time we've been saying all week. So
yeah,
let's do it. But anyways,
thank you.
KNJ, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Are you streaming anything today, Kanji? Or did you already stream today? I know sometimes Sunday mornings you're streaming like early. Or do you have something late tonight?
I think you're moving though in like 4 days.
Yeah,
right?
What is going on with this move? It's like the longest move ever. I thought it was happening like a while ago. You have to be there already, no?
No, I think he said he's moving on the 25th.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly.
Okay.
Try to remember all this stuff, but Rob needs a 4x4. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I do.
Well, maybe not a 4x4.
Oh, you're offline until after the move. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, take time, get
so
yourself settled.
No excuse for you disappearing today during the stream at all, then, right? Nothing.
He does have a family.
No. No, that's it's channel first, then watching us, then all the other stuff. Moving on the 25th.
Nice. Yeah, it's a couple days.
Soon.
Yeah,
oh, man.
4 days.
So by the evening of the 25th, I expect a full quality production stream happening, Kanji, no excuses, okay? By the evening of the 25th, schedule it. It has to happen.
Well, you gotta wait, because don't you have to wait a couple days for internet usually when you move?
If you did it all correctly, it should already be. No, I know you have to wait usually. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying to be like on hold just staring at.
You're on
as like
pack.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, hopefully we can keep you company then.
Okay. So let's get set up for today. Let's see here. So for the So for the decks, Sajat.
No message there.
Whoa, hold on, Sajat. Where's the clever message?
Yeah, what?
Sajat, where's the clever message? I needed something witty in there. I'm sorry. We can't accept your donation. I'm just joking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you.
Funny. For the legal expenses.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna need a little more super chats than that. Lawyers are not cheating. No, I'm just joking.
No,
I'm fine. It's not. No, I'm not in trouble or anything. They just block the video. They just block it.
It just made more work
all
for you.
Countries
That's all.
Blocked. Yeah, it just made more work, but whatever. It's all good.
But that was the message that would have been attached to the
yeah
to the
for
super
the
chat.
legal expenses.
Oh, we appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, Dimitri's here. Russia's in position. Sorry, guys. What happened to the second episode of Yesterday's Gods?
You scrub back.
We never played.
Like 5
I don't know what
minutes.
you're talking about. We never played Sleeping Gods yesterday. That never happened.
Yeah.
No, we just talked about it for like the last 10 minutes, Dimitri. We're going to continue on, but it should be up later today is all you need to worry about.
Yeah.
If not, tomorrow morning, our time, should be up. I don't know how long YouTube's going to take to process it, but yeah, there was some issues. Yeah. Stay tuned. It'll be, just keep an eye on the playlist or the uploads bar on the YouTube channel. It'll pop up in your feeds eventually.
Yeah, and if you want the full story, you can just scrub back a little bit.
Yeah. Scrub back like 10, 15 minutes, whatever, and you'll have the explanation. 4G is spotty as hell, so it drops Sajat's message.
Oh no.
You think you're not in trouble. Yeah. At least YouTube told me we're not in trouble.
Yeah.
If I keep doing these things.
We're live, right? So I think we're okay right now.
I think we're okay. The channel didn't get deleted.
We're not banned.
So we're good. So when I created the decks this morning, obviously since Bob's comment or Bob's suggestion in the last video to spend 1 XP each, we each had 3, spend 1 XP each to go to the Curse of the Rougarou scenario pack and save the other 2 each. So what I did, I created new decks. I've linked them down below in the video description for later consideration after today if we have experience to spend, which we already have 2 each to spend after this, I assume.
Yeah.
So what I did is just clicked upgrade, and then I put in 3 experience, and then I did the -1 because I couldn't find a way to like put that you've gone to a side scenario or something here, like to spend the experience to go there, which is fine. So I think that's the way we're supposed to handle it. But if anyone in the chat knows how do you handle this stuff in your Arkham DB deck builder when you're playing through campaigns that do side scenarios, I don't know. That's just what I did. So what I'll do for next week, I'll just do the upgrade again. I'll add more experience if we get any, and you'll just see the 2 left over here should get added to the other one. So I just did this -1 thing for the experience we're spending right now. So that's what that is for if you're watching this later and you're like, I'm going to go upgrade their decks, how much experience they have. That's just, I put that in there for tracking, so. Okay, Bob's saying if we do okay at this one, we should get more experience.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
I get it. Okay.
I wasn't sure if there was experience to be generated in the standalones, but that's good.
Brian's saying we should do the whole stream in a Cajun accent. I don't know if I can do that accent. I don't have much experience hearing that accent, other than the only accent I can, or the only character I guess I remember hearing that accent a lot was Gambit from the old like 90s Fox X-Men cartoon. He had that Cajun accent, right? And that's the only experience I really have hearing that accent that I can think of. Maybe there's some movies or something, but yeah, so I don't think I could really do it that well because that was like 20 something years ago.
I can't do accents at all. I'm terrible.
Yeah.
You are good though at accents.
I know, but I have to hear them and then I can like replicate them, but that's what I try, but this one I don't remember. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. Sorry. Okay, so that's all I did here, so we should be fine.
Yeah, Yogi says, yeah, that seems fine.
So I did the same thing for Jenny. I put in the 3 experience and did the -1 here.
Okay.
So that's just what that is. If anyone's watching this later trying to figure out what the heck is going on there, and I've linked them down in the video description. So if you're watching this video after it was live, go down in that video description and feel free to suggest how we spend our experience. Vote on people's comments. And if you don't see a comment you like for us spending our experience to upgrade, drop a suggestion of your own. And if you can, just drop each investigator suggestion in separate lines. Of course, this time Bob made sense because he was saying we both want to go to the bayou and save all experience, so it was made sense just one. But I saw this morning I had like 14 votes, which was like I think the highest votes I think ever any Sunday morning I've looked to do the stream.
Bob was bribing people, weren't you, Bob?
Alex saying season 1 of True Blood has character that nails a Cajun accent.
I never watched.
We have not watched True Blood.
No,
I debated on it.
You would. I don't think you'll like that.
Oh, okay. But I debated on it over the years, but then we just never have. But somebody should let me know beforehand, and we should have done some research.
Stella says also a movie Hard Target.
Hard Target I've seen. That's hard. Is Hard Target like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Or maybe not. That's a Steven Seagal one, right? I think. I remember that one. Hard Target. It's one of those, though. It's one of those, I think. All right. So that's that for. We'll go down the table, I guess. And Bob made sense. That's not a phrase you're going to hear too often.
No, take
Jean-Claude. I love Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. I watched a few like over the last year. I downloaded a whole bunch of older ones. One of my favorites is the I forget the title, but it's the one where they're actually in the Pittsburgh Penguins, like it's during the playoffs. They're in like the Civic Arena or whatever, or the Igloo or whatever. What's that called? I think it has like a hockey title to it.
Someone will tell you.
That one I liked a lot.
Or they're Googling it.
But of course, Bloodsport is like the best. That inspired like Mortal Kombat wouldn't exist without that. That's like Bloodsport and Mortal Kombat. Like that was a couple of my teenage years at least. Sudden Death. I knew it was something like related to hockey. The Sudden Death Overtime. I get it. Yeah. That one I loved. I love that one because I am a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. So it was fun seeing them like film it in there, and we've actually been to that arena since that. So it's pretty cool. Now that arena is not the one they play in, so I don't even know if it's still there anymore.
Then they built the new one. The new
one's
Igloo,
like
right?
near, across the street. But yeah. Hey Matt.
Hey Matt.
Hello. All right. So we have Curse of the Rougarou from Arkham Knight's 2016 scenario pack. For those that don't know what this is what it looks like.
This guy looks scary.
Yeah. So yeah. And 5 pass with the support. Thoroughly enjoying your streams. I'm thoroughly enjoying your support to the channel.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right, so we are going to play this. So it's a standalone scenario. So it comes in like a pack, just this. This is it. This is what you get. So you get little instructions on it. And this reminds me of my experience with these kind of print-on-demand standalone things. Reminds me of the Nightmare packs or the standalone scenario packs for Lord of the Rings, the living card game. They also did this kind of stuff. We have a bunch of these like Gen Con ones. Yep. We went to Gen Con and they would have like an exclusive pack for those events. These are what these are for this game, basically. Same kind of thing.
For the Lord of the Rings ones, that's one where we played with the designer, did we not?
We didn't play. We didn't. We talked with. They came and sat with us while we were playing, which was
they
fun.
didn't play with us.
Yeah, we had Matt at the time, now MJ, sat with us for a while while we were playing. We also one Gen Con we sat with what's the other designers also working on Marvel Champions.
His name for the life of me.
Caleb Grace?
Yes.
Yeah, Caleb. He is super. They're both super nice. They're both awesome people. Mel and I are just playing the scenarios, Lord of the Rings. We're all excited. We sign up for the events. We get the packs early. We're playing. It was hard to get in those events.
It was.
And then we'd sit down, we start playing, and then they'd come over and just sit with us and just chat. And I'm like giving them shit about the game. Like, I don't like this. I don't like that. Doing the usual ranting.
I was going to say, doing Rob's usual.
Yeah, I was like, why'd you do this, huh? Like, why? Why does it do this in the game, You could have done better. And just like say stuff like that would be funny, but yeah, that's what these are. Okay. Curse of the Rougarou. Prepare for a bone-chilling hunt through the bayous of New Orleans in The Curse of the Rougarou, a unique Arkham Horror the card game scenario designed for Arkham Knights 2016. The scenario can be played as a standalone or a side story during any campaign. Okay, so that's instruction page number 1. Instruction page number 2 has the explanation for standalone mode, same as any other scenario. Tells you how to build your bag or whatever. Flip over to number 3. Story mode. This is what we're going to play today. Campaign mode, they call it, or side story. Okay, so a side story is a scenario that may be played between any 2 scenarios of an Arkham Horror the card game campaign. Playing a side story costs each investigator in the campaign a certain amount of experience. Weaknesses, trauma, experience, and rewards granted by playing a side story stay with the investigators for the remainder of the campaign. Each side story may only be played once per campaign. When played as a side story during a campaign, play the scenarios if you are setting up the next scenario in the campaign with the same chaos bag, weaknesses, trauma, and story assets previously earned. Playing Curse of the Rougarou side story costs each investigator 1 experience. Page 4 here. Terror grips New Orleans. All right, so we got some story here. Meanie Klein, your contact at the Arkham Advertiser, had slipped you a draft of the article over a cup of coffee at Velma's Diner. It would have gone to print had Doyle Jeffries, the lead editor, not scoffed at the concept. I believe his exact words were, I ain't printing the ravings of some voodoo lunatic passing off as news, she explained. From the sly grin spreading across her face, you could tell she smelled a story. The headline was sensationalist. 3 killings in 9 days was enough to spook a town, sure. But you doubt all the New Orleans is gripped by the terror, even knows about the killing. Still, somebody peeked. Man, it's so small and like not that clear. I'm just having trouble. I need to hold it closer to my face or something. But anyways, the italics. The italics. I know. Jeez. All right. Anyways, excuses. Sorry. The headline was sensationalist. 3 killings in 9 days was enough to spook a town, sure. But you doubt all of New Orleans is gripped by terror or even knows about the killing. Still, something piqued your interest. Lady Esprit, or whatever I say that, the voodoo priestess from the article, claimed that the malign curse had taken root in the bayou. There's something to this, isn't there? I know that look, Meanie said. You weren't sure if Lady Esprit was right. This Rougarou, wouldn't stop killing at 3, that's for sure. But curses? Wolf people? How could such things be real? Only one way to find out. You put on your coat and head to the North Side Station. And now there's setup. So we're going to gather all cards from the following encounter sets, Curse of the Rougarou and the Bayou. The sets are indicated by the following icons respectively. And it's all included. So the idea with these scenario sets, it has all the enemies, I believe, all the locations and cards, assets, all that stuff. And you just need to bring the deck and the player cards. So it's like a good way for game nights or conventions or that kind of stuff to literally just bring a deck. Like literally just bring your deck box with your player cards, your pre-built deck, and you can play with with your friends or some randoms at a convention or whatever, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's cool. I'm thinking like that's something that we could do. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know why we would ever want to do that. I don't know anyone who plays this game that we could meet at a convention and play with. Man, if only I knew some people that would be at Gen Con or something.
Exactly.
If only I did. Anyways.
But Bob says, "Go get your readers, Rob. We won't judge." Rob doesn't have glasses.
I don't have glasses at all. I tried to get glasses because I thought I needed them, but they told me get the hell out of here.
I wear glasses, but I don't wear them on the stream. I think I've only worn them a few times, very rarely. 24-hour stream I had to because I couldn't see by the end of the day. But
no, I just have one eye now. Like in the last 5 or so years, I have one eye that's kind of like getting lazy, so it's like a little blurry at certain distances in one eye, but it's not like.
Maybe if you go back now.
I don't know. Maybe.
It
doesn't feel like it's gone any worse or anything. But when I did the letter chart, that's when I learned that. I was like, oh, okay. So it says, set the Curse of the Rougarou encounter set aside out of play. Okay, so let's do this. Oh man, so many things. So Curse of the Rougarou. Going to put agendas.
Oh, and Brian is saying Cynthia thinks it's pronounced Rougarou.
Rougarou?
He lived in New Orleans for a number of years.
Oh, that's cool.
Rougarou. Oh, there we go. Rougarou.
Thank you, Brian, for the support.
Rougarou
from Cynthia.
Rougarou. Okay.
That's awesome. So I'm going to take out the locations, I assume, for now. Counter set. We're looking for... from that. There it is.
There it
Thank
is.
you, Brian, for the super chat. Rougarou from Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia, as well.
Yeah, no thank you to Brian. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, man, just looking at the art on the cards. Okay, so these are all set aside. These are ones with the symbol of that set, Rougarou. And where was I? Now it says sort each of the locations into 4 piles by trait. So we need New Orleans. We need Riverside. We need Wilderness. We need
Oh, I see.
Unhallowed. Okay. Now it says randomly choose one of these piles and remove these locations from the game. It's a default.
Brian's just a tech guy.
Yeah.
Cynthia, I hear you.
I just picture Cynthia like, hey lad, send me a message, or send a message for me. Hey you over there on the couch.
Okay, so
Do what I say.
2. 2 is being randomly removed.
2. So this one, the bayou is set aside, I guess. Might be good. Might
no,
be
the
bad.
bayou. Oh, New Orleans.
Or Riverside.
Oh, they're all
Riverside.
okay. They're all
Riverside.
bayous.
Sorry, Riverside. The second one. Oh, remove it from the game.
Oh,
so that's some of the variability, I guess, for every time you play this.
But I feel like all of them have something similar, which is good.
Yeah. Randomly choose another one of these piles and put those locations into play.
Do you have a D3? Or am I just rolling this one again?
I have a D3 upstairs and a prototype we're going to be playing on the channel soon.
1.
But no.
1.
Number 1?
Yep.
So this one is going to go into play. Now, what does it say for the rest? Set each location in the other 2 piles aside out of play. Each investigator begins play at the bayou location in play. So we'll put here.
Bayou location in play. Okay, that's this one. Let's look at those and how we're gonna.
So this one connects to these. You can just do it like this, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
And we're starting at the bayou here.
And I'm just gonna show. So we finally received our acrylic markers.
Yeah, they're from Etsy. I don't remember where, but they're on Etsy. We ordered them. Drew, I don't think Drew's here right now, but Drew shared them.
The link in the Discord.
I think it was Drew's link that we picked based on like shipping rates in Canada and stuff like that. It just took a while to get them. But other than that, like the shipping was like a friendly rate and stuff. It wasn't like crazy shipping internationally from the UK, so that was good. So we're starting there. And let's see. Set the following cards aside out of play. Lady Esprit. Oh, right here. Lady Esprit. Bear trap and fishing net. Aw.
Oh, fishing net.
I want those.
I want a fishing net.
Let's see here. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. All these are encounter cards, I believe. Yep.
And I'll shuffle them a couple times because
do pile shuffles.
Yeah, they're like together, right?
Stuff. Yeah, they're like fully sorted. So, Yogi Bear already misses the popsicle sticks.
Oh.
I wish we figured out that popsicle stick idea before we ordered, because I probably would have just stuck with the popsicle sticks, to be honest.
Yeah, because they were not terrible. And
yeah, they're just a little bigger than this.
Yeah.
But they still
did the job.
They so did the job for video. They like popped because the gold paint.
Yeah.
Peeled off the stuff on the bottom, right?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Should still be visible, like pretty good. And while Mel's shuffling, thank you everyone for hitting the like button. We appreciate that. It helps other people find the channel. So if you're just watching Mel shuffle and you're bored and you haven't already, click that like button. Click that like button. Thank you. Did
you get the ones with the single direction on the reverse?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, no. The single directions are separate.
Well, this might not go back, does it? Does it go back?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. He's saying like on the reverse.
No,
the
yeah,
singles,
no. It's
they're
like
like
just,
two separate.
Yeah, it looks like they did like dual layer, like 2 layers of acrylic, stuck the arrows in between and glued them or something. So they have like red, like dark red bottoms to them.
Oh my gosh, Brian says, you bought popsicle sticks. I bought a 3D printer. I did see some talk about some of the stuff that you're going to make for.
Yeah, I wish I had a 3D printer. I kind of, but like I'm afraid to even look into them because I know I'll just want one when I'm like start looking into them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the power of those things is crazy, especially with board gaming as a hobby.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I try to still spend my dollars, like as few dollars into upgrading games as possible. Because I always look at the argument of like, okay, how much is this thing or these coins or this insert or this upgrade or this storage solution or whatever? And it's like, how many other games could I buy with that money instead and just leave it in cardboard and play with the cardboard tokens and the cards are just, in a baggie or whatever. Never bring a 3D printer to a popsicle stick fight.
I don't even know where the popsicle sticks went. Upstairs. I don't think I brought them down.
We can use them when if the power ever goes out, we need to heat ourselves. We can start we can use them
a little fire.
We can burn them to keep warm. Yeah, Yogi says, don't get into wargaming and making terrain.
Oh my gosh.
I want to. Like, it looks so cool, but yeah, I know, I see I've watched some videos on how to make it because I've always been curious. And I like a couple of years ago, I looked up some YouTube videos and I was watching videos on like do it yourself, like everything, walls and hills and all this stuff. And it fascinated me so much. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But then I also look at how much it costs at conventions or at our game stores to buy some of that stuff, and it's like pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts. But it's a hobby within a hobby. But man, it makes those tabletop games like pop. Like they look so good when you have all the fancy terrain. All right. So we did that. That was 5. Now we're on to 6. Do not read until the end of the scenario. Okay, that was easy. And I assume that applies to 7 and 8. So yep. So that's we'll deal with that later. Put these with that.
Do we need this still set up?
And
should we have made sure that we just did everything?
Oh yeah, we're probably already supposed to have mulligan and stuff. Again, I like.
Oopsies. Okay, so choose
whatever.
our investigator. Take our
I haven't read any
damage
of this,
and
though.
horror. Nope.
I haven't read any of this.
Choose one investigator to be lead. Here's the die. Is this
Odds
this
and
is
evens.
fair? I'm odd. It's you.
Yay! I'm lead investigator.
Okay, assemble and shuffle the investigator decks. I got to do that.
Yeah, just shuffling again.
We didn't actually really read anything.
No, I know we haven't seen anything, so it's fine. We just did like the setup, but we know there's a bear trap and a fishing net that may be involved, and some lady named Lady Esprit. 400 pounds. You saw a good, like a small 3D printer. Less than 400 pounds.
I don't know the conversion on that.
It's like almost double, I think. Like, so that's probably like $700-ish, I think, around there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the average price is, so I don't know. If
I don't remember the
good.
current conversion, but
yeah, I don't know.
If I remember correctly, that's what we're looking at.
Okay.
Lady Esprit. Lady Esprit.
Okay.
Not Lady E-Spirit? Oh, it's missing an I. Okay. Lady Esprit.
Oh, Beal says 3D printers are getting cheaper.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, yeah, when I saw we had one at work, like, man, I remember goofing around with one at work, like, want to say like 7 or 8 years ago. We were goofing around when we had it at work, and it was fun. But yeah, I forget how much that one cost, but it was a lot. And yeah, so since then I knew they would drop eventually to be something that just like kind of like inkjet printers at some point. People will be like, just like you'll be seeing them so cheap in Walmarts and stuff eventually, I think, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. $649 or $694 Canadian. See, I was close. I said around 700.
Wow.
I was right.
Okay.
Penny Canadian. Yeah, I was close. I was close.
Okay.
Can you tell I shop for things in UK stores for board games and card game packs and stuff? Can you tell? Can you tell I've been doing that since I got into the hobby? I've been buying. we used to buy stuff, FFG products. Sometimes we wouldn't get them in Canada right away, or they'd be hard to find. We'd be buying them on, there was a site that used to carry their stuff. The Book
Oh,
Depository.
yes.
The Book Depository in the UK, before it got bought by Amazon, we used to buy tons of FFG products from them because they carried that stuff.
And just books and stuff.
Yeah, books, everything. So I was just to be able to just like on the fly be like, oh, is this pack too much? Is this one not? Yeah, I did the quick conversion.
Yep.
And yeah.
So they're taking bets already if I'm gonna get Leo. I cut it on stream so you guys could see.
Sure. Not stacking the decks today.
Nope, never do. Okay, then we got to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go first because we'll build the suspense if Leo is in there.
Okay, so take my time. 1 second. I have to do something else here. I forgot to do.
Well, just gonna look quickly at something here
Yeah,
as
you do
well.
whatever.
So just make sure we've done everything else. Shuffle the investigator decks. Assemble the token pool. We have all of that. Chaos bag is still the same from before. Resources we have. Oh, it's actually now we draw opening hands. Okay. Now draw. Go ahead.
What am I doing? Drawing open hand?
Yeah, because we're going to build suspense on if Leo is in here.
Prepared for the worst. Flashlights. A fire axe.
Ooh.
Prepared for the worst.
You're really prepared.
No, if it bleeds.
You're really prepared for the worst.
All right, we got a bandolier. Now taking suggestions in the chat. What would you keep? Before I look, I would say a fire axe would be nice to jam in a Rougarou's head, or a werewolf's head, I think. I don't know if they're scared of flashlights, but I don't know. Clues seem to be good. That's a couple assets.
But again, if we go with our strength, right?
I would not keep prepared for the worst. And a bandolier, I could hold an additional weapon asset. So if I do run into the machete or the 45, even if I still have these equipped, I'm able to hold 2. But now we're talking about 5 costs. But I want to see Dark Horse. So that starts making me look for that. And a flashlight becomes possibly on the chopping block because I want to see the Dark Horse really bad. But again, fire axe, maybe flashlight. Yeah, see, Yogi Bear's on the same page. That's where I was at. And maybe flashlight. See, I got there. Same thing. Anyone else suggestions? That's where I'm at. Yeah. It's just a flashlight. I like the idea if there is clues and I could just play this, use it up, throw it away, and I have that slot open anyway if I don't see a bandolier. So I'm gonna keep it actually.
Yeah, because it's better early, right?
Yeah.
And then you can use it up and then put your weapons out.
Might speed us up getting through the first one, and you know if it has clues or whatever. Yep. In theory. All right. Flashlight.
Oh, double flashlight.
That's no good.
Oh.
And Zoe's cross. All right. Interesting. No dark horsies. No dark horsies. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So we got a gun. We got guts. We got exclusive, magnifying glass, and pickpocketing. So we did not get Leo. Okay. Magnifying glass, I would like to keep this for investigating. I don't think I need the gun, so we'll mulligan the gun. I don't need the guts right now. We're going to mulligan that. I want to get Leo, so I kind of want to... I think we're going to mulligan the elusive. And pickpocketing. After you evade an enemy, exhaust pickpocketing to draw a card. That's not the worst. But if I'm looking for Leo...
Bob guesses mulligan everything except Leo. Yogi's saying keep magnifying glass, ditch for Luca.
Yeah, see, okay, that's what I'm thinking as well. So we're going to mulligan these 4. So we have 4 tries here. Got a gun again. We got a knife. We're ready to fight. We got quick thinking. 1, 2, 4. One more. No, we got a cat burglar. Still good. Cat burglar, still good.
Maybe.
Okay.
We will see.
We will see. All right. No luck on Leo this time.
Cynthia was betting earlier Luca de Leo at the end of the first turn
Oh,
draw.
I was hoping too.
Oh, we're not there yet. First turn
Oh,
draw.
first turn draw. Yeah, yeah.
So she's still in the running. She's still in the running for guessing correctly.
Yeah, no Leo yet, but that's okay.
Wait, no, Leo, what's happening in this crazy world? Says Bob.
Yeah, Cynthia, you're still in. I just got to somehow magically like bring them to the top here.
I'll cut it and we'll make it happen.
All right, you cut it. Oops.
Magic cut.
There's two in there, so you just got to bring one to the top.
There it is.
All
on
right.
top.
Okay. Next, we will read the scenario instructions, introduction, sorry, in the campaign guide, which you already did, and then perform the scenario setup. We did that. Set the agenda, and then set the deck.
All right, let's get reading here. Okay, agenda 1A. Agenda 1A. So after arriving in New Orleans the next day, you start your investigation by asking the locals what they know of the recent killings. As you suspected, most know very little of the incidents. You do manage to find several eyewitnesses who give similar descriptions of the creature. Its lithe, muscular form, lanky arms, and wolf-like visage. A promising start, but is there any truth to the rumors about this curse? You'll have to talk to Lady Esprit herself.
So we got to find her
And that's
chat with her.
Five countdown of doom until we flip.
Okay.
Of course, we have to find Lady Esprit on Act 1 here. Looks like we only need 2 clues to do such things. 1 clue per investigator. That seems easy.
Seems good.
Now, are there any clues on any of those locations? Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully we pick the right random deck of locations.
Yeah. According to your contact, Lady Esprit is a voodoo priestess who lives deep within the bayou. Most tend to stay clear of her lonely shack. After all, the bayou can be a dangerous place, even were it not for the recent rash of savage killings. Objective: only investigators at a bayou location may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. You have to be here to advance.
So likely there's no clues there. We'll have to spread out, get the clues, and come back. That's my guess. Okay. Based on that. And then we read this, and then we're good to go.
Oh, yeah. So then here, playing on standard. So the skull is -2, -4 instead if you're at a bayou location.
Whoa.
The cultist is -2. If the Rougarou is in your location, reveal another token. And then the tablet is reveal another token. If you fail, till the end of the round, you cannot move.
Oh, wow.
So it looks like we need movement is a thing in this one, I would assume. And then the little tentacle hand thingy, -4 if the Rougarou is at your location, it attacks you. Curse! The curse!
Wow.
Okay. Oh, I see what's happening.
Can you slide over?
Yeah, just bring yourself closer so you can see like your discard pile a little bit. So if you play a card in there. There you go. That's ish.
Actually, I'm going to leave this there so I can put...
Hold on here. We got to center it.
Yeah, for all the people with OCD.
Yeah. I definitely don't have any.
We got you.
Any level of that.
Okay. Right. Go right to the edge here. Okay.
We're good? We're good.
We're good.
You can see a little bit of discard pile stuff going on. It's all good. I got the charisma going, so I got an additional ally. I got indebted. I start with 2 fewer resources. The weakness, I have keen eye, so I can spend some on tests to get some better intellect or fighting for the rest of the round.
All right. And Bob, I see what you're saying here. Hey, Mel, you could keep drawing cards as your actions until you get Leo. I could.
No,
but I think that would be a waste.
Actions,
I think we can just make it work with what we have for now, and we'll see what we got going on.
I think in that case, like, it depends how many you spend, but then how many turns you have left when you get Leo, finally get him into play. He now has to pay for all those actions you wasted digging for him, I feel.
Yeah, no.
So it's kind of better, I think, just to like use them for other things. But
I do.
If you do get him early, that's a good plan.
I know.
But you can't guarantee that, right?
I know. I didn't get the god draw of the Necronomicon and Leo together was like the perfect draw. But
All right, so the Cursed Shores. Black storm clouds loom above you, watching patiently as you trudge through the bayou. Their shapes twist and churn in the night sky, blotting out the stars. All right, so the Cursed Shores, we get one clue on there. Or, sorry, no clues.
That's
one
what I
shroud,
thought, yeah.
one shroud. Go to action there. Take 1 damage. You get +2 to your skill value for the next skill test you make this turn. Forest, when you leave the Cursed Shores, choose and discard a skill card from your hand.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Still... Oh, I only have one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's yucky.
I don't have any.
Okay, well, you go first then.
All right, I'll go first, sure.
I have one, and maybe I don't need to move if you can get a clue and come back.
So I can go to New Orleans, or I can go to New Orleans.
Yeah. Brian says you're very close on the way you say it.
What? New Orleans?
Yeah.
New Orleans? New Orleans? I put a little bit of new in there too. New Orleans? New Orleans? But it's New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. Yeah. There's different levels of how much of the EW you want to put in the word or not is what I usually hear, but New Orleans. New Orleans. All right. I think I'll just go this way. All right, it's late, but the city's nightlife is in full swing. Jazz clubs and speakeasies rule the night, but your interest lies elsewhere.
We're not interested in partying.
Bootleg liquor. Garden District.
No clues. Oh.
I told you, this is what I felt. I felt like when it was like, oh, it's only one clue per investigator. We're going to rip this apart.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. We're not going to get clues. So this has an action on it, which is test 7 agility.
Okay.
So does this play into that? Take 1 damage, you get +2 to your skill value for the next skill test you make this turn. So you want to do this action, take a damage, move, go here. Now you have +2 automatically. And then you could do this test to break into the nearby greenhouse and take a look around. If you succeed, remember that the investigators have found a strange doll. Okay. Oh man, I like this.
But I can do it with resources instead of actually taking damage. So maybe I can do that one.
Beulah says another show to watch to get a bit of an idea on close pronunciation is NCIS New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
New Orleans.
Did anybody in the Lovecraft country have that accent? I can't remember.
So I don't think so. So I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think these are kind of like a triangle, not so much. Because this one you can go to this one.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's kind of like this actually. Because I think that's going to be important. And then from here, can you go to each other? Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, because that's going to be important. Because
they each have the same symbol on here, so it's like and then it has down here. So
yeah, that's very important. Thanks, Edgar.
Huh.
Because I was going to say, any chance you want to
keep moving?
Yeah, and let's see if there's a clue there.
But I want to break into the house and steal the strange doll, but my agility is only 2. Not gonna happen. All right, I'll go here. So the same thing, but on the other side, it's a different card. Oh, there we go. One clue per investigator. 3 shroud. Oh, we can resign here as an action. We can't catch the beast. Oh, so now we know we're trying to catch the beast, I guess. You make your ways to safety, letting the beast roam free. This one says people are just now beginning to settle what began as an untamed marsh. Truth is, some evils run too deep to exercise that easily. This actually has a victory on it, so if you can get the 2 off there, there's an experience for us.
Okay.
And the flavor text on this one is a trail of blood and mangled flesh lead you here. You suspect this is no ordinary garden. Oh my god, this is awesome! All right, I'm excited. Phew, we found the resign. That was easy. All right, and so I'm going to take this action, and no, I'm just joking.
You don't have any actions left anyways.
Do I?
Well, you moved. Yeah, you do.
Don't you have 3 in this game?
You do. Sorry, that's my bad.
Why are you trying to steal my actions?
I'm not trying to steal them. I'm just trying to give you less.
So I might as well do a little setup here. So I should have done this before you even, like, play Zoe's Cross, maybe? To start, I never get this early, but I feel like I could put this into play. It might be good because if an enemy does become engaged with me out of the deck right away, I could spend a resource to deal damage to it. Might be nice, but also I'd like the Fire Axe down, but I moved twice, so I can't do such things. So, like, what's more important? Probably the Fire Axe, right? In theory, the Flashlight could be if we're just trying to rush it, and if an enemy shows up, I might be in a bad spot, but I think the Fire Axe is the best start, or maybe Zoe's Cross, but I think I'm just going to Fire Axe.
Yeah. I got it here, sorry.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can't really see them.
You can just actually that and then you
Yeah,
can't see
whatever.
it at all.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so I spend one and I play that, and I'm done. Man, I'm excited. This is fun.
Okay. Do you want me to go and do this? No, I want to do this first, actually. I think. Right? It's smarter to go and do the clues versus go get the find the strange doll first.
Yeah, do the clues.
Do the clues. Okay.
I mean, the doll thing's cool, but the fact that it's a 7 agility means like.
Well, I have +3 here, so I have 6 already.
If you can make that happen, and it's easy for you, you're not going to waste all your stuff on it, and then be in trouble trying to get clues or fighting a Rougarou, then I would say go nuts. But to me,
but I'm saying maybe I do that second. Okay, let's do that second. Let's play a magnifying glass for 1, which will help when I come to do the clues. I'm going to move, which means I have to. When you leave, I have to choose and discard a skill card. I only have 1, so I only have quick thinking is a skill, so that's getting discarded. That's too bad. Okay. Oh, this is fast, so this didn't cost an action, so I still have. I moved for 1, and I can.
No, the play was free.
Yeah, the play was free.
So you have 2 more actions.
2 more actions. So let's do investigate here. So I have 4. I can spend 2 resources to make it 7. 7 on 3. -2, got it. Okay. And then I can use my last action to do that again. Do the same thing, 7 on 3 again. Oh, -4. Oh, that's still good. Yep, 4.
Yep.
Okay, so I got that. And then now, next round, we can go back and do that.
Okay. No enemies or anything. Reset, flip our mini cards. Ready up, anything. Draw a card, gain a resource. Through a 45 automatic.
All right,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Silver bullets? I don't know if it has silver bullets.
Cynthia, let's see if this is Leo. Nope. Oh, it's a quick thinking though.
So I got a resource.
I gained 2.
Right? All right. Hand size, still good.
4.
I'm going to put a Doom on our card here.
Your lead.
Yep. See what fun this deck gives us.
Oh, yeah.
At least there's no whippoorwills in here, but there might be an
there
equivalent.
might be something worse. Oh.
A Swamp Leech. Spawn at any bayou location. Swamp Leech cannot be evaded. Never seen that before. Forest. When Swamp Leech enters a non-bayou location, discard it. Oh, that's thematic.
That looks like something I painted from Cthulhu Death May Die.
Yeah, that's cool. So this is what I would want Zoe's Cross for, I see, is I move in there, it becomes engaged with me, right? And then I spend a resource, exhaust Zoe's Cross, and defeat it. But right now I don't have that play, but I see now the deal here. I see the advantage.
Okay. Spectral Mist. Revelation. Attached to a bayou location. Limit 1 per location. Each skill test performed at attached location gets a +1 difficulty. Test 2, investigate to disrupt the source of the mist. If you succeed, discard it.
So obviously there's something happening at bayous that is going to be important.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Go get the doll. Get the doll.
Yeah. Well, I gotta give the tokens too.
But you can't do that unless you're at the Cursed Shores.
No.
So
what's more important?
Go get the doll.
Oh man.
Go get the doll.
I dropped one, but that's okay. We put the toppers on. We don't have a ledge this time.
Leech looks like a mini sandworm. Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just one.
Just one. What, you think we have like 4 core sets worth of tokens? We can just throw them away and lose them? Come on.
I was getting excited. I think. Oh, okay. Okay, when we go get the doll first.
I don't know. You said you can do that. I can't. So, but I'm a sucker for like wanting to see like that's obviously trying to make that hard. 7 agility. I can't. I can't
Well,
do it.
7 agility. Right now I can do a 6. I can do 7 on 7. So maybe I need to wait
Oh,
one
so
more
you
turn.
might, yeah.
Just because I want to have 4 or I could resource. I don't have Leo, yeah. So resource, move, and be there to do it next turn.
And I feel like we went fast here, so like, but maybe it is smart since things are attaching to just keep pushing forward. I don't know, but
You
I,
go first.
I want to mark in our thing that we found a strange doll.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
what does that mean though?
Same. But I can do it. You go first. Are you gonna take care of this thing maybe?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move in there and fight that. That's
So
all.
you go. Maybe you go first.
Sure,
I'll
whatever.
come in behind you. Do this. We'll advance.
All right, so I'm here. This guy becomes engaged with me. Oh no, hold on. I gotta play my Zoe's
first.
cross first.
Yeah.
Then 1. Move in. This guy becomes engaged. I then, after an enemy becomes engaged with you, exhaust Zoe's cross, spend 1 resource to deal 1 damage to that enemy.
Oh, that is so good.
Pew!
So
yeah,
good.
I wish I had this for the whippoorwills and stuff. It would be.
Yeah.
Oh, but they don't.
They don't become engaged
No,
with
but
you.
yeah, they do. I have
Oh,
to
you have to
engage
pull them. Yeah,
I still have to
yeah.
waste an action, but I think that works. Okay, so that guy's. Yeah.
If you would listen to what Rob says during the stream, but without knowing the context, man.
Yeah, I know. Who is it who keeps showing up the streams? Oh,
The chat.
No, Locator too, right? Locator Gaming will show up in mid-stream and be like, and I just tuned in when Rob is saying this. I came in at the perfect time. It's like, oh yeah, that does sound bad if you're like weird. I also get a resource for getting engaged. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But normally when you get engaged, you lose resources, and then when you get married, you lose even more. So this game's kind of cool. That's why I forget, because I'm not used to becoming engaged and gaining resources.
I didn't bring any resources to the table.
It's usually getting trauma. No, I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. And I don't mean financial resources. I mean like mental resources, that kind of stuff. You know, the trauma and things.
Right. I just add to your mental trauma.
That's correct.
Got it. Got it.
That's me attempting at a marriage funny Bob Chapman kind of joke in the chat.
Dad joke?
Yeah, like a
marriage joke?
Like a Rodney Dangerfield kind of joke. Coach, here he comes.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. Are you done?
I think so.
Okay. Also, never mind. I'm gonna make a joke, but it's probably not a good idea.
Don't, you'll hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do the clues first before things come here and this just gets worse and we have to do things. And I don't have, I do have a skill card in my hand. Oh, I can actually make this 8. 9.
I can.
3. Hold on. 3, 6. Oh, I can make it 8. I can make it 8 on 7.
But I don't know if that's like enough. But
I'm gonna discard my quick thinking, but only when I leave. So I guess okay. Let's move.
Like maybe we can do it again later. Maybe not. I don't know.
Let's move there for 1. Hold on. Nothing says I can't. Each skill test is more difficult. Oh, I could also just do that to get rid of that as my last action. Okay, for free, let's spend 2 clue tokens while at the bayou to advance this.
Only investigators at the bayou location may spend the requisite number of clues, so it's not an action.
Nope. I've only done 1 action.
Okay. So understanding the curse.
Okay.
Understanding the curse. Finding Lady Eastbree's shack is no simple endeavor, but eventually you spot the decrepit shanty through the mist. Lady Eastbree greets you as you enter, not at all surprised by your intrusion. She claims that the Rougarou was once a man, cursed by a being known as Shub Nigurath in the form of a great wolf. She believes that she can lift the Rougarou's curse from the bayou, but only if the creature is destroyed. Put the set-aside Lady Eastbree into play at a bayou location. And for those who didn't see earlier, a 4-cost asset, Dangerous Boker. Got some nice asset symbols on the side there. And then she's an ally, a sorcerer, and you can, and as an action, exhaust Lady Esprit to deal her 1 horror. Deal 2 damage or gain 2 resources. Any investigator at Lady Esprit's location may activate this ability. So she has 2 like health and 2 sanity.
You still also have 1 more action that they're saying. So we'll go
I
finish
did?
this because they were saying, I just got to find it. Still had 1 more.
Oh yeah, because I didn't have
cross,
to fight.
Move.
I didn't have to fight.
Yeah, the cross did that.
I was thinking I was fighting, and I assumed that was like my 3rd action.
Yeah. So if you want to keep reading that, and then, or I guess maybe don't read that so you don't know.
I'll just take a resource.
Okay.
I'll just say I took a resource.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy.
Fair. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of that too. I was like, if I fight, no, it's better to just do this. Yeah, because it's great. Thank you. So put the set-aside Lady Esprit into play at a bayou location. Put into play each set-aside location, and put the set-aside Rougarou, enemy into play at any non-bayou location. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each encounter card from the curse of the Rougarou encounter set into the encounter deck. Oh man,
we just
spicy.
like ratcheted the difficulty up. Okay. So we have to put all the set aside locations, not the out of place.
Not the remove from game. So these are the 2 set aside.
Okay.
Holy, this is gonna get crazy. I don't know how we're doing this, but
well, I guess let's look. What is this attached to?
this goes. Oh, this attaches from here. It goes to a bunch. It probably stays with its.
It's
own
probably
thing.
like 4 triangles, and they
Yeah,
attach like probably something.
Yeah.
Is it?
So this one you can come from the bayou to here. So yeah, it does. So these are all the 4 different sets of locations. They attach from the bayou as like the central, but then within each set, there's 2 cards that attach to its bayou. But then its bayou obviously can attach to each other set, like back to each bayou. So yeah, they all just connect.
Okay, so then here, put these ones up. Oh no.
No, just do the same thing. So put a bayou up here. You got your bayou up here?
Yeah.
Okay, so draw a line to that and a line back to that, right?
Yeah.
And they connect to each other's
Yeah, that's what I'm
bayous.
saying. So maybe we do something like that to show like this goes to that.
Let's do this. So let's slide this down. Okay. You will do like this. That's here. You're here. And from here back and here back. Think.
And where did I going? Sorry.
Just here. And then they connect to each other. So I need another one. Think, right? Goes back to green, but also goes to moon. Same thing. Putting these little arrows to work already.
Like
Getting
that?
some use out of them. So the bayou. This will attach to this. And look at the screen.
And yet we have no enemies on the board.
We're basically building Voltron here out of all different components, attach them together to create a super mega scenario.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, and then we got to shuffle some of the stuff in.
And then, the set aside Rougarou. Hold on, let's see. Set aside Rougarou enemy into play. Was part of this deck, I think.
Is it over there? Oh no, that's
No. Oh, right here on the top. Yeah. So it's a monster. It's a cursed soul. 3 fight, 10 health, 5 per investigator, 3 agility. Monster creature elite. It's aloof. That means we have to pull it and engage with us. But it also says retaliate if you fail on an attack. You'll hit yourself, or it'll fight you back. I mean, for 2 health and 2 sanity. As an additional cost for an investigator to engage the Rougarou, the investigators must spend 1 clue as a group. 2 clues instead if there are 3 or 4 investigators.
1 for us. Okay.
So just 1. Forced. After the Rougarou takes 2 damage, 1 per investigator, during a single phase, find the location that is the farthest from all investigators, move the Rougarou 1 location at a time until it enters that location.
Whoa. So where is it spawning right now to start?
Wherever we want.
Oh.
at a non-bayou location.
Oh.
So we can put it at the Garden District, the Broodmoor, unallowed land, or unhallowed land, wilderness, or wilderness. But it seems like we want to fight it, and it's gonna like never come at us, and it'll just run away from us.
Yeah, if you want it close enough that you can maybe start hitting it with some damage.
Fight is not bad.
And
but to engage with it, I gotta spend a clue, which I don't have.
Yeah, so we might need some time to build up some clues.
So does it matter where it is? I don't know. Oh.
I mean, I would just put it on one of these outsides.
What if it takes, like, it's so hard to get there? But yeah, I guess we have time.
Yeah. I'm sure stuff will make it move.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because if it's there, then maybe we just go this way and try to gain a few clues. So then
I'm gonna put it. Oh. Like, if it's just gonna move along and go far away from us, that's fine. Like, I don't care. I'd rather be close if I do get in the position where I want to go hit it. If it doesn't run away, because it only runs away when you hit it.
yeah.
Like, I'd rather not waste actions and like flipping locations and traps happening and stupid bad effects on bayou locations and all of that. I think we'll just put it here. Put it here. So it's like clear from you getting the doll if you want.
Yeah.
Which maybe this doll belongs to this thing and makes it easier. Maybe we can distract it or make it not run away if we, you know, put the doll in front of it or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Again, I hate that's the choice is like, pick any of these except for these three. Like, what? Weird. Okay. I'm sure the second time you play, it's like, oh, I get where to put them. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each encounter card from the Curse of the Rougarou encounter set into the encounter deck. They're not player back cards.
And it's an encounter discard pile too. Right?
Yeah. So these are all the right back. Yeah. So break those up. They're all sorted. So. The lead investigator reads the following out loud. As you leave Lady Eastbreed's shack, a terrible sickness courses through you and you drop to your knees. The lead investigator puts the set-aside Curse of the Rougarou weakness into play at his or her threat area.
Oh, probably bad.
Oh, is that what I just put this side? Oh, yeah. What the heck?
Oh, look at that.
Nice dress. Curse of the Rougarou. Revelation. Put Curse of the Rougarou into play in your threat area forced. At the end of your turn, if you have not dealt any damage this turn, take 1 horror.
That's actually better for you to have.
No, it's bad. I only have 6 horror. But yes, I
deal...
should be dealing damage. So in theory, it should be easier for me, but...
Okay, so I got to really pick up on getting those clues for you.
What the heck?
But it just says deal damage. It doesn't necessarily mean deal damage to this guy. So if we can find other guys...
And I have a way to deal damage here, a way here.
Yogi's laughing at you. Yeah, that is not fun.
This is crazy. All right, so that card is done. That act is whatever, finished. Okay, so now Act 2, we're hunting the Rougarou. The Rougarou is somewhere within the vast bayou. You must track it down and destroy it, lest the beast's curse consumes you as well. Forced. After the Rougarou leaves a location... Oh, no. No, I put it there. Yeah, I should have put it there. I should have put it there. It says forced. After the Rougarou leaves the location, place 1 clue from the token bank on that location.
Oh.
So it's going to drop clues. I know it's going on a 3. But I have flashlights.
But we didn't know. Okay, okay.
I should have picked the 1 right here. I was like going to put it there, but I didn't want to make it harder. If you go to do the doll and he does something, we know he could attack, right?
Yeah.
He can attack if we pull one of these squid thingies. So I was like, I don't want him to hit you if he's there. Objective. We have to destroy the beast. If the Rougarou is defeated, you get resolution 2 and we're done. Or maybe another objective. Maybe there's another way. While an investigator is engaged with the Rougarou, he or she may choose to advance. Limit once per phase.
Oh. Is that better, do you think?
I bet you, so you choose to advance. Limit once per phase.
Oh, because it probably tells us to do something. Or do you have something done?
When investigators engage with the Rougarou, he or she may choose to advance. So you flip this over once per phase, so it must
Because
flip
maybe,
back.
I
It
was
must
going to
flip
say, must
back.
flip back. If, do you have X? If
Yeah,
yes.
do you have secret doll? Do you have strange doll?
Or do you have 5 damage on him or half? Or do you have
Hmm.
something? Do you,
Hmm.
okay, okay. And I got to
Hmm.
remember, what does this lady do again? Exhaust her to deal 1 more 2 damage.
Or gain 2
and 2
resources.
Okay.
To deal 2 damage, or to heal. Heal
Oh,
2
there
damage.
you go.
Heal 2 damage or gain 2 resources.
Not horror, though.
But you deal it to her.
I know, but doesn't heal horror for you.
No, I know. It's just straight up damage.
Okay.
But
Okay. And Yogi was saying you did do damage this turn with your cross, so
true.
you don't have to
Yeah,
take
true,
it this
true,
turn.
true, true.
So potentially there'll be stuff coming out here. Okay. I've done 1 action to move. I could just.
Also, it's forced at the end of turn, so my turn's already passed,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So
yeah.
it wouldn't even check that until
Yeah, it's
like
not end of
next.
round, right?
Yeah, it's end of my turn.
Okay. I still have 2 actions. I'm just debating. I could come down here to set myself up for the doll, which I think we want to get. Actually, sorry.
But when you leave this, you have to choose and discard a
But I
skill
could
card from your
gain,
hand.
if I do her ability to gain the 2 resources.
Do I have enough to do this?
Oh, no, then I have to move. No,
Yeah, you
I wouldn't have
to do
enough
this turn.
anyways. So let's move. I have to discard that quick thinking again. So annoying. That's
Unless
2.
you want to use the quick thinking on this test, can you? What type is
Oh,
it?
yeah, I can.
Because you could try to get rid of this
That's what I was
attachment.
talking about before all that happened. You're right. I can do a
Intellect
test. So I have 3, 4. We'll put make it 5. 5 on 2.
An action.
5 on 2. Oh, yeah. So it's +2. So I got it. So that's 7.
So this little
Hold on.
attachment here gets discarded.
Okay. So this is good. If the test is successful by 2 or more, which it was, after it resolves, you may immediately take an action as if it were your turn. This action does not count towards the number of actions you take this turn. Okay. So now I can take an extra action. So I'll move. Now I do not have a skill card for that.
You can draw, you can gain a card.
Actually,
a resource, sorry. You want?
And now I have 1 more action. I'm
Yeah.
going to draw a card.
Yeah, you can
I'm
just
going to
chill
draw
there.
a card. Overpower. Okay. Now I'm done.
All right, enemy. So this guy's aloof. He just chills.
Yep.
So we start resetting. Up.
Switchblade. Lots of.
Sandalia.
I gain 2 resources. Gain 1, right?
Yep.
Throw a doom on here, 2 out of 5, and you can draw. I guess this may be good for you to find enemies, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Insatiable bloodlust. Ew. Revelation attached to the Rougarou. The Rougarou gets +1 fight, +1 damage, +1 horror, and cannot be evaded. Forced. After the Rougarou takes damage, discard Insatiable bloodlust.
There better only be 1 of these.
No, there's more probably, but at least they go away. But you have to punch them.
Yeah.
You have to do some damage.
And he has +1 fight.
Yeah, which makes it harder to do damage.
Oh.
But I have this way of doing damage at least, right?
Well, look what I found. I found a bog gator.
A bog gator?
So his prey is the lowest agility. Wild bog gators at the bayou location, it gets +2 fight and +2 evade. He's just going to come to me. Ooh. I can evade him. Okay. Or if you want to come and get him or something. I don't know if
probably
that's helpful.
will. I
so
will.
That you can
I want you to do the doll.
Okay, so maybe I just evade him first. Well,
I can just go first. And
okay, yeah, then.
Go in there and kill him.
Yep.
Maybe. Action 1, I move in. Action 2. Yes. Just engage and fight, or just fight it when it's engaged with you. Only a 2.
Yeah, I think you'll have it.
Could be like -4. Right now I only have 4.
I could throw in a card that would let me draw a card if you win.
I am going to... Yeah, I'll just engage. Either way, I'd have to like blow all my resources. I don't want to do that. So let me just... Unless I play a card before I move in.
Well, you can play a
But I
card now
could-
still. Not engage with you.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, let me just play the 45. It's 4 ammos. The axe also. So then
That's 2, so you have 1 more action.
yeah, so if I fight it with this, it's 5 on 2, but if I miss, I hit you for 2 damage.
It's fine. I can give you some so that likely you won't miss.
Oh, I can also play. Yeah.
And you'll only miss
Yeah,
if...
I'm gonna fire as my fight.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not putting any cards in. So I am +1 and it deals 2 damage total. And so I'm a 5.
Okay.
And I'm not putting any cards in.
All right, I'll put in an overpower because then I can potentially draw a card if you
So I'm now
are
at
successful.
7?
7 on 2.
7 on 2.
So only the minus.
Hopefully I deal some damage.
Yeah, yeah.
-1.
Okay, good. So
Way
it was
over.
successful, so I get to draw a card. Oh, yes. Okay, and I know, Yogi, you were talking about me trying to get this going. We'll see if we can maybe do that this turn. Or this game. So he's dead.
Okay, I think that's it, right? Yeah, I moved, I played a card, and I fought a guy. So at the end of my turn, if you have not dealt damage this turn, take horror. I did. We're good.
Okay. All right, so me. So I'm going to attempt to find this strange doll. So we need to do an agility test of 7. I have 3. I'll spend 2 resources from Streetwise, make it 6. I'll spend 2 more resources to give myself 3 more. So that's 9. 9 on 7. 9 on 7. I can put in a switchblade for 1 more, so that's 10 on 7.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No help from me.
I could put the cat burglar in for 1 more, 11 on 7, which gives me the -4 would be okay. I think I need to do it because I feel like this is an end game thing. Okay.
Well, maybe it helps us, maybe it doesn't. Maybe
So
it's
11,
just stupid.
11 on 7. If this is dumb, oh my God. Oh, it's a 0. I didn't
Nice.
even need to, but that's fine. Okay.
So now it just says we have to remember. So you don't write that on there. Remember is
Oh.
just it's contained in this scenario.
Okay. So somewhere we...
Yeah, if it tells us to like note in our campaign, we do that. But I think because this is standalone, it just we only need to worry about it today,
Okay.
like in this scenario, and maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. But we now found a strange doll.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely the card. So I see some talk. This is print and play for sure. But let me tell you, print and play has come a long way. Because like I can tell the card quality is a little worse. It's not as 100% clear. Whoops, I shouldn't be looking at those cards. I'm looking for the back of the art. I want to just see this. You can tell on these. Yeah, you can even tell on like the edge of the cards and stuff that they're not the same quality. But man, this is night and day compared to some of like the Game of Thrones living card game like promo cards that were print and play in the organized play kits. Those were like horrible. Like you had the sleeve. There was like no chance of it even being mistaken ever. Like it was so blurry, so crappy. The art didn't look good. The colors weren't good. The paper, it was just like horrible. But these are actually not bad. It's close. They've gotten closer for sure. They've gotten much closer. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, just throwing that out there.
All right. I've done 1 action. I think I'm just going to gain a resource, and I could play a knife just to have a backup if one of these little bog frogs or whatever.
Leeches?
Yeah, or the leech comes
gators?
at me, or a gator. I don't have enough for my gun, but a knife
Might want to fight this guy too, remember? Because
eventually.
if both of us can be damaging it.
And maybe I'll put the green man medallion out later, but I could gain 1 and put out the knife. I think that's the best case scenario. So I'll gain a resource for action 2, and then I'll spend it to play the knife. So that's my second hand item, just in case I need it for fights. Especially in a scenario where it's so spread, if Rob is too far away from me, I'm going to need something that can get these little weenies.
Yep.
Okay,
Correct.
so that is me done as well. Oops. Okay.
Enemies? Just
Just
this guy.
this guy.
He's aloof. He's just chilling, right?
Yep.
All right. Reset.
Thank you.
Ready up any cards. Draw. Another bandolier. Man, I'm just drawing what I don't want, really. But, I mean, helps me put a
Manual
flashlight into
dexterity.
place.
Okay, this will help if we need to evade anything. Okay. Gain 2 resources. That would have helped with this test had we not found the doll already. Okay. Doom on the location, so we're at 3 of 5.
Ripples on the surface, a terror. Revelation, test willpower of 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. If you're at a bayou location, you cannot commit cards to the skill test.
So we don't want interns in the bayou. This is what this is all telling us. And look at this like monster that's under the water. That's terrifying, and why I don't like to swim in
All right, so I have 4.
Open water.
4. That's it. 4 on
3. Oh, what are you testing? Oh, I can't help you.
4 on 3. -4. Wow. So literally 3 horror, just like that.
Oh, that is
that,
tough. Oh no. Oh
awesome.
no. Do you have something that can heal horror in your deck?
Don't know.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
sure. Might be a quick one today.
Look at this. We got another one. Attaches to the Rougarou. So he's gonna have another +1 fight damage. Horror and cannot be evaded. What are we doing? We need a clue so that you can fight this guy.
I can do the damage to knock these off, but yeah.
But you have to have a clue, right? To engage him?
So he needs to
move. How can I get a clue? How can I get a clue?
So if I go in there, here's the problem. I was thinking of the Zoe's Cross thing, like moving in, engaging him. Then I do the spend a resource.
You can't engage
I didn't
him
get a resource.
because you need a clue to engage him.
Oh, is it to engage to get a clue?
Yeah.
Or is damage attack?
No, to engage. Additional cost to investigator to engage.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so I can't even do that trick. I was thinking of like hitting him and then doing it somehow again or something, and then it starts the run where he drops clues.
But 1, 2, potentially if there's a clue there. Oh, that doesn't go to that one.
We gotta just explore and find new places. Like, they'll have clues on them. Just
I know. I'm just trying to figure out how, if I went first, if I could find a clue, but I can't get there.
I don't know.
Trying to think. There's maybe a way, but I don't think with 3 is.
Yeah, because you could like move 1 and then like 2. The bayous probably don't have anything on them. They're all the same. It's one of the 2 has clues because they probably start them the same way. Because remember, we could have started with any random one.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
So we spent too long here, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I guess 1 turn you're gonna take horror. There's nothing we can do about it. Maybe we just try to set ourselves up. Okay, so I'll go first then. Could go 1, 2, 3.
Well, you don't know what's gonna happen when you do that first.
No,
location.
I know, but that's just what I'm
It's
thinking.
a foul swamp after all. This says foul swamp. The stench of death and decay washes over you as you slog through the putrid swamp. It's hard to imagine what could live in these waters, sullied as they are by rot and putrefaction. However, yeah. And this one, the Forgotten Marsh. You warily eye the web of vines and blackened bog waters before your heart sinks. You long for the comforts of home, and yet you press onwards.
All right.
But again, you getting a clue doesn't do anything for me.
No, I know. It doesn't. You're right. But I'm just thinking that maybe we just try to get clues for the future. So this turn you're gonna have to take the damage. There's nothing we can do about that. But then maybe
so should I just go first? You go first. What? Like, does it matter? I'll just go.
Okay.
Let's just move it. 1, 2.
Is that a bad idea to move farther away from him if you're the only one that can hit him? Like,
well, moving here or here is the exact same distance, right? So I'm just gonna do this. All right. Forgotten Marsh. 2 shroud, no clues, like I predicted. Forest. When you leave Forgotten Marsh, lose 2 resources. This one will make you discard cards, probably. Or no, that one discarded cards. Lose to this one, maybe it's damage. And the other one's sanity. I don't know. But it's going to be something bad.
Yeah.
Or extra actions to move out of it, maybe. So it was 1, 2, 3.
You have to lose. You have to lose your resource.
Oh yeah.
Unless
So
you want to spend it before you move.
Yeah, it was anything. Oh, that's fine. All right, so I'll move, lose resources. And the wilderness. After hours of navigating through an impenetrable fog and overgrowth, your clothes stick to your skin and you swat at what seems like the 1,000th mosquito. 1, 2, 3. No other action. Trapper's Cabin. Again, no clues. While at Trapper's Cabin, you cannot gain resources. Spend 5 resources, test 3 intellect to convince old Trapper to sell you his last bear trap. If you succeed, take control of the set-aside bear trap. Okay. Done. Go ahead.
I think I gotta go the other way then. See what happens.
Or there's clues here possibly, because there has to be. Because if this was our starting set, there has to be one with clues on it, or else we would have never been able to advance Act 1. So this has clues, and it might be a 3-1 for investigator. So you could come near me. We're together. We're near each other. Help each other on tests. Maybe maybe this is something you could do. We get a bear trap. I don't know.
But I'm gonna lose my resources before I go in there, and then I can't gain resources. 1, 2, 3. I can't. Oh, I can't even. I can get to where you are. 1, 2, 3. Just play the medallion.
Need you to get clues though. Like we need to. Hit
I know,
this
but the
guy.
problem is I'm going to lose my resources
Or
when I
you go
go
the other
there. So
way.
I'm just trying to think of
Go
how.
the other way then. Go the other way and you get clues over there.
I don't know if I will, but I can try.
I know, but that's what I mean. We just need to get options. Because it's going to take more than one shot. So I'll need a couple clues. If you're going to do some damage, you need some clues.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I'm the only one who gets clues. I don't know.
1.
I don't know.
2. Go here. Oh, okay. That's got no clue. Okay. While you're in the foul swamp, you cannot heal horror or cancel horror. Okay. As an action, take up to 3 horror. Test willpower for 7 to search the boneyard. You get +1 willpower for each, or for this test, for each horror taken as part of the ability's cost. If you succeed, remember that the investigators have found an ancient binding stone.
Okay.
But that's fine. I can still keep going. 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
50-50.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. It's got some clues on it, but I still can't get them right now.
Ritual
grounds.
grounds.
Force. After you end your turn at the ritual grounds, draw 1 card and take 1 horror. But it does have a victory on it,
If
so
you
that's
clear it
good.
off. Maybe we just clear off things and resign. I don't think we're beating this Rougarou.
Okay.
We don't have the clues.
That's my turn. So after you end your turn.
Oh yeah, I didn't deal damage. I need to take a horror.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was the end of my turn stuff, right?
Yep. Draw 1 card, another gun, and take 1 horror. Okay. But I will try to get those clues. 2 is good. 2 is good. All right. And that's me done. Okay. Enemy, he doesn't do anything. So that's fine. Ready ourselves. Back. Sneak attack. Okay, I think maybe this is good. Oh, we can't evade him though.
And beat cop.
2 resources for me.
There's another sneaky way to deal damage to an enemy at my location.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it doesn't say you can't be dealt damage. You don't get resources.
I
yeah,
know.
That's too bad.
So I can't put a beat cop into play ever. So forget all that. All right.
Okay. Okay. I could also try to get this going as well. The medallion, if we get some victory. Oh, it's only for me though. Still get some more victory points.
Yeah, buy some crazy cards, put them in your deck.
Yeah. Okay, do you want me to go? Can you get to him? Can you get all the way? You can't get all the way over here.
I'm not going to because I don't have any clues.
Yeah, but I have a clue. If I could went first and ended my turn there.
Oh, I see. You engage him, but then I can fight him while he's engaged with you? Is that what the plan is?
No, we just have to spend the clue as a group to engage. I just have to be there to spend.
As an additional cost for an investigator to engage the Rougarou, the investigators must spend 1 clue as a group
Do I need to be
okay.
there?
I thought I need to have clues to
No.
engage him to me, and if you use clues, you engage him to you,
No.
and then I have to shoot him when he's engaged with you. Okay, this makes more sense.
But now the question is, do I have to be there, or can I just spend the clue from wherever I am for you to engage? Because it's just spend the clues as a group, right? So somebody just has to
It
have a
doesn't
clue.
stay at a certain location, so I would assume that you just
But I
have
think
to
you're
spend.
too far, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was the case. Oh well.
Okay.
But now you know there's a place to
All
get
right.
clues here.
Oops. Well, let me go first then. Let me gain a clue, or let me try to get a clue, right?
Yeah.
At least to start
Absolutely.
there. Okay, so.
1, 2, 3, and I'm there,
But you don't have an action.
no. But
Oh.
no, I wouldn't have the action for engagement.
Okay.
But I can get there for next turn. But again, I'm going to take a horror.
Okay.
Oh, did we draw this stuff? Did we do all
Oh,
this?
we did not. Sorry. I was just so fascinated. Okay, go ahead.
Dragged under. Hazard. Test agility of 3. If you fail, add dragged under to your threat area. Forest. When you leave your current location, take 2 damage and discard dragged under. Forest. At the end of your turn, test agility 3. If you succeed, discard dragged under. Oh, okay. So test agility of 3. I have 2. Oh, yeah. Probably fail it. +1 or not. Wow. Okay. That's it. I don't add it to my threat area.
Curse Swamp. Revelation. Test a willpower of 3. For each point you fail, take 1 damage. If you're at a bayou location, you cannot commit cards. I am not. So willpower of 3. 3 on 3. All right. So if I'm not going for the medallion, I could just spend 2 to make it 5 on 3. Going for the medallion. I don't think we have time. Yeah, 5 on 3. Let's not take damage. Maybe I can survive a little bit longer to clear some of these victory points. Because as long as one of us, yeah, -2, we're good. So this is discard die, take no damage. Okay.
So, why am I going after this guy again?
Start putting damage on him, and then you don't have to take horror, and you can survive longer.
But I only have 2 turns left in the game.
Well, unless you put damage on people.
I put damage on people. Oh, then it stops it, yeah.
Yeah. That's what yeah.
But I'm going to take 1 more, and I'm 1 away. But cards slipping off here still give it to me, so I might even have less than that. I might get it right away, fail, and happen. So what I was thinking is maybe instead, I just slap a flashlight down. How much will it cost? 2?
2.
No, again, I don't have enough resources. So I have to move here, reveal this,
and then
gain 2 resources, take the horror at the start of my next turn. Oh, but then I would...
but then you'd be, yeah, you'd
no,
be
I wouldn't
hoping
take 2 resources. I wouldn't take 2 resources. I do. I'm trying to think of a way to get flashlight into play, be here, spend my next turn and get both clues off it, so that it's a victory point, hopefully.
Yeah, you could potentially, if it's a 1, you could potentially just try.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, I have cards. I could toss cards to help with it, or spend resources instead of using flashlight. But I'm thinking of just going for these 2 clues and dying, like, and just being dead. So at least I've done something, got us an experience point maybe. And then you just have to do whatever you want to do, and then we could resign. Get away. Because I like 10...
Oh, we could do, what's this one? Sorry. Wasn't there something we could flip it and see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Objective. Maybe there's another way. While the investigators engage with the Rougarou, again.
Oh, engage. Okay.
Again. Okay. So maybe I could do that. And we just see what this does. And I'll just do that as my death. And we just not worry about this for now. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of
but then the other thing is you may survive longer if you do come this way.
I know, but doing damage to him is like, as he's +2 fight, so it's a 5. I mean, I have ways of beefing it up, but I have no money, so I don't really have ways of beefing it up.
Okay.
I have cards, I guess, in hand. Yeah, we can figure it out. Maybe I can do one thing of damage, and we'll see. After he's engaged.
Yeah. Okay. I have a card that can help heal horror, but I don't have it yet.
Allies out for horror soak, you say. That costs 4 resources that I don't have, so I don't know how that's happening.
Yeah.
but sure. Okay. Who's going? Me?
I think you go first.
Okay. 1. Unless I just stay here. Oh, I can't gain resources here, right?
No. I
But
think you
I
come
have to go
closer.
1,
Resources this way.
2. I just go. Here and chill, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you have any skill cards?
Nope.
Okay.
No skill cards to discard for leaving here. So now I'm here and I'm done.
Unless you want to do her thing to gain 2 resources or something. And stay here 1 space away. I don't know if it's better.
Oh, that could get the guy out, the beat cop out faster. Yeah, let's try that.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll stop here. I'll exhaust her, give her a horror. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us from getting her later or something. Then I'll gain 2 resources. And my turn there. Could heal horror there, that'd be nice, but whatever. Whatever. End of my turn, take another horror, because I don't have, so I'm 1 away from
Death?
yeah, which this is going to get me right now, I know it.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully not.
Okay.
Okay. I don't flip that yet. Okay. I am going to attempt and investigate 3, 4. I really want to get at least 1. So we're putting 2 in to make it 7. 7 on 2. Really want to get 1 at least. Oh, +2.
Look at you drawing blues today.
All right. That was action 1. Action. Yeah, action 2. Let's go for it again. So again, I have 4. I could
only
just
a 2. You
do.
don't
I
need to
know.
do
I could
anything.
just put in 1 for a 5. 5 on 3. If I miss, I then can go with this. Yeah, let's do 5. 5 on 2.
Wow.
-1. Got it. Okay. So I got that.
Boom, another victory point possibly.
Yep. That's good. And then
Did you do this or last turn?
I did that last turn. Yeah, that's
Draw
right.
a card. That's not bad.
But I could iron. You cannot heal horror. That's fine. Wait, this is connected only to this. Oh, and this. So if I moved here, unless I want to move here and see if there's victory points here.
There won't be, but it's probably the fishing net maybe or something different. Like, because there's a fishing net, a bear trap. This is where you get the bear trap. There's got to be a place to get the fishing net. And other than that, I don't know.
It's probably...
Maybe there's a strange doll house where we could play with the strange doll in the doll house.
Well, let me go here just in case.
Yeah, because
I'm still close.
No, it's not the same
Not
distance. Yeah, you could get yourself closer to the fray by not taking that detour. But if you just want to experience more of the scenario and just see things, that's valid. I doubt it'll be a victory point location. I feel like they made a pretty even random start. So you start with the bayou that has no clues, something else that's no clues, and then a place with clues probably.
Okay, so then I'll just move here, which this doesn't hurt me. I just cannot heal horror. I don't have any anyways.
You need to, I think, get to here is what you want. So,
but I can just jump across and go down there maybe next turn. Okay, I think that is me, right? I did. Oh yeah, 1, 2 clues and move through there. Okay.
Monsters.
Now you can spend clues for engagement from anywhere. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. No monsters. Flip these. Ready, this one. And let's hope, I almost hope you get a monster.
Annual dexterity.
I got another cat burglar. Okay, give me an agility. Right. I gained 2 resources.
I need a doll.
Did you already gain yours?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, we're gonna put a doom on here. Maybe this is gonna move him or something.
Maybe he finally starts engaging with us.
This is gonna be terrible, I bet.
All right. Darkened skies. A violent storm rolls in as your search continues. Black rain clouds conquer the sky and the air thick with humidity. You recall that all of the recent killings took place late at night under the cover of the dark clouds. A shiver runs up your spine and you cannot help but wonder, what if you are next? Shuffle the encounter deck, discard pile into the encounter deck. If the Rougarou is in play, find a non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Move the Rougarou one location at a time until it enters that location. Non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. I assume you can just pick this and just move. He has to enter it, it says.
Yeah. Well.
So he can't stay where he is because he has to enter something. I'm assuming you can cheat this a little bit. And then we know he drops something behind him, right?
I think only when he gets hit by 2 damage or something. After he takes 2 damage, missing, find the...
No, there was...
it's on this. One of these.
Oh, maybe it's gone now.
Oh, after the Rougarou leaves a location, place 1 clue from the token bank.
Yeah, I think we can do this, right? Can we just move him over 1?
Oh, now that's a victory point I got to go clear off.
Oh, yeah. I know. That's why I put him
there. Okay, that's where I'm going there. I know.
So dumb for me to do
that. Now we know. But I'll go get that so that we get that victory.
If the Rougarou is not in play after advancing to Agenda 2A, add 1 doom to that agenda. Nope. All right, so now the Rougarou feeds. The Rougarou feeds. Around you, the bayou feasts. Flesh rips and jaws snap just beyond the trees, and light droplets of rain ripple upon the surface of the water. Can't tell exactly where the sounds are coming from. Perhaps the dreadful ambience of the bayou itself. 6 doom is the limit on that card.
Draw. I almost want... Well, no, I don't want it to be an enemy because Okay.
Ripples on the surface. Yeah, is this the horror one? Yep, here's where I told you. Here's where I die. So, Revelation. I have no hopeless. Or I'm very hopeless. I'm very hopeless. I have no hope. I've run out of hope in this game. Test willpower of 3. For each point you fail by, take a horror. If you're at a bayou location, you cannot commit cards to the test.
Oh, man, oh, man.
I'm at a bayou because I got greedy and wanted to chill with crazy Lady Eastbury. So we started a party late last night, and now I'm going to pay for it.
So what are you, 3 on 3? Oh, 4 on 3.
4 on 3.
Okay,
I don't have any way of spending money to increase that. I have no dark horse to help me out.
And he can't commit cards. He's at a bayou. So
I can't, but you can, but you're
I'm
not
with
where I
you.
am. Yep.
Oh my god, we need a 0 or a plus.
Yep.
0 or plus.
I told you guys. I know. As soon as I got to 1, I'm like, I know the treachery deck's gonna kill me.
Oh, this is so bad.
So I have 4 on 3. If I draw anything,
you need a 0 or a plus.
No, -1.
Oh, -1 is okay.
So as long as I'm -1 or higher, we're good.
Oh,
boom.
He's dead.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
So I take a horror. I take multiple horrors, tons of horror, and I'm done.
Okay.
So whatever happens when an investigator's eliminated. So I'm gonna actually have trauma going forward too, right?
Oh my god.
So whoever voted for us to go to this bayou, it's all your fault.
We were not ready
You
for
definitely
that.
made our campaign harder, I think.
Elimination.
All right. But that's cool. We saw a bit of this scenario at least. Well, I guess you can keep trying.
I will.
You gotta get victory points off this, I think.
Elimination 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
Okay, the cards he or she controls in play, all the cards that are out of play area, such as are removed from the game. Yeah. Any cards that player owns does not control that is in play remains in play, but if the card leaves play, it is removed from the game. All clue tokens a player possesses are placed on the location. You didn't have any.
No.
All enemies engaged with that player, no. All other cards in the eliminated investigator's threat area are placed in the appropriate discard piles. If it's the lead investigator is eliminated, now I'm the lead investigator. If there's no remaining players, refer to the no solution reached. Okay. Ay. So, I have a few options here. 1, 2. I could, for two actions, I could move to him. This is not an action, right?
No, it just says once per phase, yeah.
I could move to him and engage.
Yep, and see what this thing does.
See what that does.
Maybe if you have the doll, it's insta defeat.
Oh,
insta win, because you were awesome.
I could put 2 into it, and I do have a fight. Like I could try to fight him once, and then he's going to move away or something. Okay, let's try. Let's just try and see what this does, because maybe. And I don't worry about I don't think it'll be instant defeat. We do have...
No, because I think it's gonna flip. So it's like it'll do a check probably and say like, this. If you're in this situation, this is happening. Here's what happens. Flip it back, but you'll know there's other things you can get done.
Yeah. Or I go here first, try to get this clue in case some.
In case of like if you have 3 clues or if you
Yeah,
have at
because he's
least.
not going to hurt me right now. But I do worry about what draws off of this, that it's an enemy that I have trouble with.
I say get this off for at least a victory
Okay,
point.
let's try that then. So we're going to do 1, 2, and we'll attempt to investigate here. So I have 4 on 3. I will spend 2 resources, make it 7 on 3. Oh, womp womp. Okay.
Our luck has run out.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's me done. Okay. He doesn't do anything in the enemy phase, so that's fine. So upkeep. No exhausted cards. Another magnifying glass, which technically I could get rid of the knife for, but I don't know if I'll do that. Okay, 2 resources. Add a doom. Please don't be an enemy. Oh, it is. Another bog gator. Okay, he's not the worst, but he does hit for 2. Actually, I could hit him for 2 with the knife, so we'll see. Okay. So, I guess we're going for this bog gator first. I think I have to discard the knife if I want to. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to discard the knife because I do have 2 guns in my hand. We'll discard the knife, fight. I get +2 for this attack, and it deals +1 damage. So I'll just do this for a minute. So +2, so I'm at 5. 5 on 2. We're not at a bayou, so it doesn't get the plus. 5 on 2. I need it to happen. Play one of my guns for 6 on 2, which is the +4. Yeah. Okay, so 6 on 4. I have 6. -2. We're good. So these are discarded. He is dead.
Oh.
That was action 1. Okay, action 2. We're going to try to get this again. Spend 2 resources. So we're at 7.
Oh, draw that red again.
Yeah. 7 on 3. Oh, yes.
The blue
again.
again.
I pulled it so many times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Something's going on there. I need to check that bag after.
So I got that. So we do now have all the victory points we need. And
for now.
Oh, I don't have enough to play that gun.
Tokens on there. So watch out. I did check the rules, so it is in the campaign log for me. For me, taking so much mental trauma, I take 1 mental trauma for failing out for that.
Okay.
So it has to be marked on the campaign
I'll note
log.
that in 1 sec.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we.
Actually, I'll just do it now.
Yeah, just do it now,
forget.
just so we don't forget. That's what I was trying to figure out.
All right. So now you have 1 mental and 1 physical. Okay. All right.
Fun times.
Wow.
So now I need to mulligan forward for allies that have horror or sanity levels that I can get into play quick. I need her in my deck, but she's probably not going to join us at this point, especially since I drove her crazy a little bit.
And it's like a one-off, right? So she's just for this scenario?
I don't know. Maybe the standalone mode, maybe, or we're playing campaign mode. Maybe there's rules for like if you're playing campaign, you get to do this stuff. Who knows? I would assume that's what they thought of. We'll find out, though. I guess maybe not. I don't know.
All right. I have 1 more action. I fought. I investigated. I'm not resigning yet. I do want to see if I can do something with this. So I am going to just draw a card. Oh, here he is. He's a little late to the party.
Where have you been, pal?
I don't have enough to pay for him either, but
okay,
we got him. And that's my turn. Okay. So enemy turns. He doesn't do anything. I reset. Nothing to ready. Draw a card. Okay. Sneak attack. Not really super helpful. I get to draw 2 resources. So now we do have 2 victory points, which is good. Yep. Doom and card. On the prowl. Surge. Revelation. Find a non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Move the Rougarou 1 location at a time until it enters that location.
You could move him right back to you There's no clues there.
Okay,
He'll
that'll
drop
save
a clue
me.
here,
Yeah, that's fine. That'll save me.
I think, right?
Yep.
And say the farthest, right?
No.
Farthest.
Find a non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Yep, we
You
choose.
can move them right to you.
Okay, that's good. And this gains surge, so I gotta draw another one.
Yep.
Please don't be an enemy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A slime-covered
What the heck?
dole.
Spawn any non-bayou location.
Okay.
You could spawn it
Spawn
with
it,
you,
but I don't want to. Could I
yes.
spawn it here?
Yeah. Well, you don't want to either.
Well, it's not a. That's not a.
Yeah, just spawn it like way over here.
Okay.
What? Well, because you might want to go get this clue.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know.
But either way, why would you want to have an enemy fighting with you? This guy will. Oh, he's not a hunter. Oh, he is a hunter.
Okay.
He'll come after you eventually, but why not put him like as far away as possible?
Yeah.
Forest. When slime-covered dole enters a location, each investigator in that location takes one horror. Yeah, so I don't think you want him right beside you.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Brian noticed Leo waited till I was gone to show up.
Yeah, he
I
did.
see what's going on
He
here.
did. He waited a long time.
On here.
All right. So.
He can only handle one woman, so he showed up after Zoe left.
Okay, so here is the thought process of what's happening here. I can resign, but I do want to see what this is.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know.
So I need to engage him. But if this doesn't end it, I still could resign, but I also have a gun. I'm tempted to put the gun in play first for action 1. I'm not really worrying about Leo.
Oh, you drop all clues on resign. So it would block this victory, right? Remember that happened before?
Oh, yes. So we would only get one. But it's okay.
So
So
spend
then,
them. Just
well, let's
engage them over and over again.
Let's spend 3 for the gun just in case I do try to fight or something. Maybe we get lucky. I don't know. That's action 1. Action 2 will be to engage. Okay, so he is engaged with me. Then here, this is not an action. While investigator is engaged with the Rougarou, he or she may choose to advance. So I'm going to choose to advance.
See what happens here.
Oh my gosh.
So it's taming the Rougarou. Conversing with the creature is a daunting task. Whenever it's cornered, it bellows and attacks like a feral beast. If there is still some semblance of humanity left inside the creature, it is buried deep beneath the rage and bloodlust of the curse. If each of the following requirements are met, proceed to R3. Otherwise, flip this act back to its A side. Requirement number 1. We must learn more about the curse. The group investigators must have 4 clues as a group.
One short. Okay.
We must keep it contained. The Rougarou must have a trap card attached to it. Wow. No, this is like a crazy achievement quest that like you this is saying you replay this standalone scenario 100 times and keep working as a group, you'll eventually be able to do all this.
Okay. So
it's just like a replayability thing. Not 100 times, but they're trying to incentivize you to play this thing over and over again. So I see why people would have played it like all day at the convention and play with other players and keep trying to get this.
And you need to have all of these, not even just one of them, right?
And the second thing you need is we must protect ourselves. The Rougarou must have at least 1 damage per investigator on it. And we must calm it down. The investigators must have either found a binding stone, or found a strange doll.
Oh, so we found the strange doll.
We have no damage on him.
We have no damage, and I only have 3.
We don't have a trap on him, and you only have 3 clues.
Oh, I had to spend a clue to. I had to spend a clue to do that anyways. So now I only even have 2.
It feels like this would be easier in like a 4-player game, I think. I feel like that would be more happening in a 4-player game. Oh, no, it's 4 clues per investigator. So that you actually need 8 clues as a group.
Wow.
Because it's 4 per investigator. Even with me dead, it still counts as that many. Yeah, so it's, okay, never mind. It's not easier as more people, maybe. I just see for covering the ground, though. If someone's able to get a trap and plant it, and, maybe that might be easier. Someone's got to go and do this. And yeah, so we wasted our time with the strange doll. That was definitely a waste. Because if we're not going for this resolution, that was pointless. Okay. And we're not going to get the resolution for defeating him unless you somehow can get 10 damage on him.
Oh, my gun. Oh, it gets 3 ammo on it as well. Sorry.
So the only other resolution is running away. I think that we know of. That's the only other resolution we know of. I don't think there's an R1 anywhere. See yet, right? Haven't seen an R1?
No.
You also did find the binding stone. Did you get that?
No, I didn't test it.
No, I don't think you
Where
tested
was
on
it?
that.
No, I didn't test on it.
Yeah, that would have involved another test I don't think Mel did.
I didn't do that, no.
But yeah, you would have taken 3 horror, done this test or whatever.
Yeah, but now we
You only need one or the other, so it makes it so you either can be a willpower person can do it or an agility person can do it.
All right, so he is actually a fight of 5.
And we did find a place that has a trap. Like, we know about the trap. We found a place with the bear trap. But again, you have to get the bear trap by testing. We also have to get the trap attached to him. So I did look at the bear trap. The bear trap, for example, is set aside. You attach, for free, you attach the trap to your location. Then forced, after the Rougarou enters attached location, attach a bear trap to the Rougarou. So there have been things that have been moving him around. We could have just put it somewhere and then chose him to move there, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's not that hard to do that. But you're still far away from getting 8 clues.
No, that's very true. So here is some more thought on what we could do. I could just resign. We'll get 1 victory point.
Another thing, sorry to interrupt.
No, yeah, you're fine.
Another thing I see is the choice of moving the Rougarou around. We would want to move him like far to drop clue after clue after clue.
Yeah, now we know that, yeah.
That so if you're going for that resolution, it makes sense. Put him far away from you, drop clues, someone drop a trap, run him across again through the trap. So that's how you get your clues. Someone has to go around vacuuming up all the clues. Yeah. But meanwhile, one player has that thing in their space, the Curse of the Rougarou. So one player at the table is like kind of stuck trying to do damage, and if they can't, you don't get enemies.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna just whore out. But I guess it might be someone that has 7 horror, maybe had a few more turns. I don't know.
That's true. Or if you had some allies in play.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So what I could do is I could try to fight him with so he's a 5. Right now I would be 3, 4, 5. Could put in 1 more. I'd be 6 on 5. I'll likely miss. He'll hit me. Or
But then if you can do at least 2 damage,
yeah, he'll just move away.
He'll run away. Then you can go try to spend another clue to get him engaged with you. You just need all your clues gone to get this victory point. But you toss a medallion already, right? See.
Yeah. I don't put clues on it. You put resources on it. Oh, yeah.
I just meant for other experience points
to
make up for losing this one.
Yeah. Like I could try.
You could go here and try to just get.
That was my other thing. I could just leave him, but then I'm going there, and it would just balance out if this is a victory one.
It doesn't balance out. If you clean this off, you've earned an extra point because you're losing this no matter what. If
yeah, so it would be 2 instead of me trying to waste these clues on just attacking him and getting attacked back if I miss. But I can just try on one of them for a 6 on 5. I mean,
yeah, your call. Try it.
Just
whatever.
see.
You'll knock off these if you do.
I know, and then it gets easier to fight him a little bit, and the gun does do 2 damage. All right, so let's spend an ammo.
Win by 2 or more, something to do 2 damage.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. See, I don't think it's happening. I don't think you're gonna do the 2 damage you need to make him move.
All right, so I just maybe move away from him.
Unless you have a card in hand that does like extra damage or something.
No, if I could exhaust him, but this lets me not. Cannot be evaded. If I could evade him, I could do 2 damage to him. Or if I had a cap.
So what you do, evade him. So this is what you do for the rest of your actions for the game. You evade him, and then you engage him and spend a clue.
I can until these are gone. Cannot be evaded.
Oh.
So we have
this is so
have to fight him
crazy.
1 time to get rid of those.
I don't know what you're doing here. Who cares about this? Just resign.
Okay.
No, do whatever you want. If you want to go try to clear that off, you want to try to fight him,
or
do whatever you want. Even if you die and you just get you get damage or the horror thing, you're at 8-7, like, and we only have what
6.
2 scenarios left, I think.
Even if he hit me though 3 times, I would still be alive. Oh no, I wouldn't be. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I would be. I would still be alive.
Remember, he retaliates. So if you miss, he hits you back right now, and then he'll hit you again if he's engaged with you.
Oh yeah, then I wouldn't be alive for all of that.
But aloof though. Aloof, when does he run away? Does he run away ever? Like once you engage him? I feel like they do. But let's read aloof again.
I can never remember.
I know, it's yeah.
It feels like it breaks the rules.
I know, it does. That's fine. It doesn't come up too often, but it'll sink eventually. Aloof. When a aloof enemy spawns, it spawns unengaged. An investigator may use engage action to engage a aloof enemy. An investigator cannot attack a aloof enemy while it's not engaged investigator. That's it. So it doesn't move on the hunter or anything weird like that. I think it just stays engaged with you as long as you're engaged with it. Unless it breaks engagement with some... So. Alright.
Alright. Oh, this is very tough. Very tough.
Just do whatever. Let's just do something. And then we'll just see what happens. It's fine. Either way. You die, it's fine. You resign, it's fine. You try to get more clues and you die, it's fine.
Well, I only have one action. Maybe I just try shooting him one time.
Unless you think you can get up to 8 clues. You already spent one.
I don't think I can get, because I can't get the trap. No, I can't. We can't do that.
And trap him.
But something could make him move away from me, which then I could then keep using clues.
Oh, true, yeah.
Right? So maybe I just try... I don't need the extra damage. I'm not worried about that. I just don't want the retaliate. 3,
Make it lucky.
4, 5.
Pull your plus blue.
6. All right, let's try. 6 on 5. Because if I can get rid of those, then I can evade them and do different things,
I know,
right?
I know. Yep, you're just hoping to do 2 damage, right? Skull is -2, -4 instead if you're at a bayou.
So
Where are you?
I am here.
You're in New Orleans.
Oh, here, yeah. So no, but this is -2, and I was only up by 1, so no.
Oh.
So he retaliates and hits me back for 2 and 2.
Ooh.
I know.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's my last action.
Flip your thing.
All right.
Enemies.
So he's going to hit me. Oh, sorry.
No, first the hunter.
Yep, I forgot he was there.
And I'll just start coming after you.
All right, and then he's going to hit me. Oops. 2 and 2. I think I'm just going to retaliate now, though. Okay. Then another Leo. And you're like back to back there. 2 resources. Okay. Doom. Maybe this will make a move. We'll see. Oh. First swamp. Test a willpower 4 for each point you fail by. Take 1 damage if you're at a bayou.
Willpower 3. Willpower.
Oh, 3. Sorry. All right. Let's see if I have anything.
What was the damage? See, I wish I got that one with the damage, not the horror ones always. I wanted the damage ones.
3. I'll put in 1 for 4. So 4 on 3. Oh my gosh. 4 on 3 -2.
-2.
So I fail by 1.
So you take 1 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
You're at 5 damage out of 8 and 5 horror out of 7.
Yeah. So now.
So 1 more hit by him and you're going insane.
So I can't even.
Can't even what?
I can't even resign.
Yeah, you can.
But won't the resign make a...
No, parlay, resign, fight, and evade are all safe to do when your enemies are all over you. And you're fine.
Okay.
So
then I'm going to resign.
So as an action, resign. We can't catch the beast. You make your way to safety, letting the beast roam free.
Back here.
Well, for sure it says that.
I don't know, but I'll double check in this too.
I want to know right now. We're finding out because that seems weird, but it does make sense. You're like chickening out, so can't be all
some abilities
rainbows and lollipops.
Are identified with resign action when an investigate. Oh, sorry, you got it. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So some abilities are identified with resign action. Designators, such abilities are initiated using the activate action. When an investigator resigns, the investigator is eliminated by a resigning. See elimination. So you're like, just like what happened to me, you drop clues, your cards are out of the scenario, things go back from your threat area to the decks. That makes sense. It's just like, it's eliminating yourself.
Okay. Except no mental or physical trauma,
but you're not
right?
defeated. It says right there.
Okay.
An investigator who resigns is not considered to have been defeated. All right, so based on that, we check this resolution stuff, I think. So if no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated, go to resolution 1. Somehow, you managed to make it back to safety before daybreak, resting until late afternoon. It isn't until you seek out Lady Eaststreet the next day that you realize who last night's victim was. With a heavy heart, an unshakable dread, you choose to bury her body instead of contacting the authorities. The less people who delve deep into the bayou, the better.
Wow. So
let's just bury. We're gonna bury her in the cursed shores right here.
Never to be found again.
Never to be found again. Yeah, let's not tell anybody. All right. In your campaign log, record that the Rougarou continues to haunt the bayou.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. 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 And then each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. What do we get? 1?
Yep.
What a waste of
So,
time.
well, we're back at 3. So we're back at 3, which is where we started. So we just got
I
the one
know.
that we spent on
Yeah,
the.
yeah. It's like, oh man.
Sorry, and I'm supposed to Rougarou haunts the something?
Sorry. Rougarou continues to haunt the bayou. That's cool. Yeah, that's super cool. All right, those back in that order. All right. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
That's cool. I want to play that again. I want to play this as like a standalone scenario just for fun. This seems like a good little standalone scenario. It's definitely replayable. I see some. We don't know about some stuff in here, but we now know all the resolutions. I just don't know how to get the R1 regular other than resigning. But
it might be something off of one of
oh
these,
yeah,
right?
It's probably off the last agenda, right? Is your like kind of failure?
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing okay for time. It's just like I see what you have to do. You have to be like a very like know what you're doing coming into it. And if you're going for the resolution 3 on the back of this, you have to know in advance and be like, all right, let's be super efficient. Like, I'm going to make the Rougarou go all the way over here. You're there. You got the bear trap. You dropped it here. We moved him there. Boom, we got him. We dropped a bunch of clues. Now this person over here comes and starts collecting clues. You know, you have to get all your clues going. Damage him. Someone has to do the agility test on this or the willpower on that. And then...
Which this was no problem. That was easy, so...
Yeah. So we needed 8 clues, a trap card attached to him, 2 damage on him, and found either the doll or the stone. Or we just defeat him. And he's 10 damage, he's just a bad dude. The only problem is hitting him makes him run away. And if you miss, he retaliates. So he's like pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, it was these 2 that were terrible. Had he been exhausted, it would have been easier.
Yeah.
Oh, if he's exhausted, actually, he goes back. Huh, interesting.
Yeah. Tezra's here. Hey, Tezra. I have a feeling someone is upgrading with an elder sign. I want that elder sign so bad. I loved when we did that in our first campaign. I think we did it on stream, but I definitely took that as an upgrade the very first time off stream when we were playing with Roland and we were playing the core set campaign. Elder sign, I grabbed that as soon as I could because I was like, yeah, this makes up for the low sanity.
So if it's suggested, you'll vote for it. Bob is also going to vote for it if Tezra suggests it.
Yeah. So when the stream ends and the comments open, drop it down in the comments section and everyone go vote on it for me. I mean, I'm not trying to influence you in any way.
Yogi also says Brother Xavier. I don't remember what that one does, but I remember that was helpful too.
I remember reading that card when somebody suggested that earlier. I read that. Hold on, we can look it up.
While you're looking that up, Velko says, I enjoy this playthrough. I miss 1 to 2 hour playthroughs, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm okay. I'm okay. We'll start uploading the Sleeping Gods in a few minutes, which will be good. We'll get that up quicker.
Yeah, it's kind of good for us too because we usually stream or we do stream on both weekend days. It gives us a little bit of time to do things on the weekend still. If we're not streaming for 8 hours on Saturday and 8 hours on Sunday, we still have the afternoon.
So where is? What was it?
Brother Xavier?
5 XP this guy? Was this one? Brother Xavier, 5 cost asset. Oh, that's pricey, but I can have a couple companions in play. +1 willpower. I wish I had that. Brother Xavier may be assigned damage and or horror dealt to other investigators at your location. And when Brother Xavier is defeated, deal 2 damage to an enemy in your location. I mean, I see nothing bad here other than the cost of 5.
Yeah, I just looked because I was curious about the card that I have that gains me 10 resources, but it's a green card, so you can't even put that in there, can you? It's a level...
I'm allowed if I take out another...
But it's a level card. Does that matter?
Oh, no, I don't think so. No, I'm only allowed level 0s of other colors.
Yeah, it's a level 4.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a cool option.
Yeah.
I like that guy. Obviously, having the +1 willpower would be great for all those treachery card flips, but...
But the amulet, though, is much cheaper, no?
I don't know.
That gives 3 and 3.
Let's find out.
Remember correctly.
Elder sign amulet? Cost 2 to play only.
Yeah, and it gives you 4.
Yeah, I understand like not taking it for the Zoe's Cross idea, but like how many times have I seen Zoe's Cross? Like never, right? And
Yeah.
it's like one or the other is going to come up.
Yeah.
This costs 3 XP though, which is all we would have, which is fine. Sanity of 4 though. Just straight up sanity of 4. The only thing is like characters, they usually have abilities and help you in other ways. Also might have a way to put damage on them. So this is like kind of lame, but this only costs 2. A cheaper option is Holy Rosary in place of Hyper Awareness. Let's look that up too. So this is good. Anyone watching this, take notes. If you like one of these for spending, drop it as a comment down below. If somebody like, say, Tezra, for example, thinks all these are great options and just see how the cards fall, it's go suggest multiple options.
Each one.
And just see what people vote for. And you can vote for whichever one you like the best.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate everyone leaving comments down below. So if you're watching this later, before the next stream in 7 days, go down in the comment section and hit a like button on whichever comments you like for us spending our 3 experience we have each.
Yeah.
And that'll help decide how we upgrade our deck at the start of the next stream. So I'm looking
You're looking up Holy Rosary.
Holy Rosary, Batman.
You probably have to put the first one in first, right? Or
no. You don't have to.
You don't have to if you have enough.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about the 2 XP version, which doesn't have an image because of spoiler text. Oh, no, it's because it's not out yet. Or it is. We have this, Light in a Fog.
Is that part of the first set, though? The Dunwich?
No, this is like a brand new, so we don't have it. So it's obviously this one.
But we could do we could do the first
It's obviously this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So spoilers, Holy Rosary is coming out later. Not the Mystic version. Or you're saying, oh, the Mystic version.
No, the Mystic version. Yeah.
I get it. That's why you're saying take out Hyper Awareness because it's a different aspect or like color card or whatever.
Okay, so you get +1 willpower and it gives you 2.
Cost 2. Costs only 1 XP because it's level 0. And just straight up, one willpower. But not as much sanity soak, right?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
I mean, but still.
But you could still play that.
But still, you take the more willpower I have, the less sanity I take.
Yeah.
Like the less horror I take or whatever.
That is very true.
So it's kind of like preventing it before it even happens.
And that with your dark horse with no resources and stuff really bumps you up, right? Because then you're at +1 on that one as well.
Yep. And worst case, I have the amulet in play, Zoe's Cross. And this I can toss to help me in a willpower test, which I feel like I never have those symbols or the question marks, the wild ones, when I need them. I feel that way, but maybe they're just on cards I was put in play, or there's just not that many in my deck. But yeah, all these seem cool, and there's some mixes, and you could, save experience, whatever. So again, down in the comment section after the stream is over, yeah, throw your suggestions for Zoe, throw some comments for Jenny, whatever you recommend. Go vote on ones if you're not sure. Feel free to use ArkhamDB to look up cards if you're not familiar with the game and you're just watching along, learning the game with us and playing with us. Feel free to still vote on stuff, Do you think one of these is a better option and you would put them in your deck? Yeah, go ahead and vote for them, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Prevention is better than cure. Exactly, Brian. That's exactly how I think too. Exact same. But yeah, that was very cool.
That was cool.
That was very cool. I see. I expected it to be harder because it is a standalone scenario. I'm sure just, building some decks, playing the standalone, put a bunch of weapons in, everyone goes into the bayou with shotguns ready to go and guns and pitchforks and knives and stuff, and you just hunt the thing down and kill it.
Yep.
If you want to play it that way, it seems like you can. If you want to understand and try to break the curse and get strange dolls and some damage and try to control the beast and trap it with traps, you can go that route too.
Yeah.
You can also trap it as part of killing it, it seems. And then the other one is, I guess, just failing. Just resigning and being a chicken.
Yeah.
But it definitely, I can see it has replayability to it, the random location setup, the hiding clues under random locations, kind of. All the bad things that happen in different areas to put a wrench in your plans on who's going to go where and do what. It's a little crazy. But yeah, I see the replayability here. They definitely thought of this as like, let's make this scenario so you want to like try it over and over again and, try to get the hard achievement, get the gold trophy, unlock it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
By doing resolution 3.
Because this can really benefit you if you pay the one victory or the 1 experience, and then you come out of this with possibly, well, we don't know if there was other victory points under that other one, but we saw 2 for sure. So you could net positive on it, which is great. So
the Rougarou doesn't even have experience victory point on him.
no. So
Well,
you
that's
don't
a bunch
technically
of
have to
junk.
kill him, I guess.
Oh, but defeating him in that resolution might give you extra XP.
Yes.
Sometimes it might be XP. We've seen it say XP +2 or whatever.
Yeah, and he definitely would have been defeatable without those bloodlust cards on him. And to have both on there, that was tough. Very tough. But it's definitely a fun scenario for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely replay this on stream in the
Yeah.
future. I think we'll do it as a standalone though, and not input. Maybe we can put it into the next campaign.
Because we can, right?
Yeah, maybe we do that. We'll put it up as an option.
It's always going to be an option.
We'll keep going forward like progression series style. So if people want to insert this in a certain spot in the future campaign,
based on the characters that we're playing in that, yeah.
And we can throw the Carnival of Horrors in the mix too.
Oh, I'm excited for that one now too. After seeing this one, I'm very excited for the other standalones.
Yeah, so we can goof around with stuff like that in the future.
Yeah.
But this will definitely make a reappearance on the channel. I'm definitely replaying this, whether we stream it or we don't. I definitely is the cool one to bring to someone's house, you know, and teach them the game, play with it. I think it's pretty cool. Like obviously I would use the core set campaigns first, but
yeah.
Once you're done that and you're like, we're just getting together tonight, we're not running a campaign, let's just get together and play. Like, you know, just and you know, we're not going to see you for a while. We just want to play a scenario, one shot, let's have some fun. And then you could clean it up and play again right after, which we're not going to do now. But I wanted to. I thought about it.
But technically we couldn't, right? We'd have to spend 1 more experience and then replay it.
No, I would have house ruled it and we would have just like done it again. Like, let's just do it again because it's here. Let's have some fun. Try again.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that if I didn't really have the Sleeping Gods thing I want to finish uploading right now. But yeah, I thought about doing it just to goof around and be like, let's just try again right now. Even if we don't, like if we still take the result we just had, but I just want to try it again. But we don't earn anything in the second attempt.
I'm also curious why we need to note that the Rougarou is haunting the bayou.
There'll be something in a later stage. They designed these scenarios all together. All this stuff was probably designed and play tested at the same time. It was just printed and released separately.
So if you play through it in your campaign, you could have something that happens based on that.
They might have in every single campaign later
noted something that is relevant.
Maybe,
that is
maybe not.
so cool.
Now we just never know. We'll never know.
We will maybe know.
Maybe in this one there is. I don't know.
We'll find out, I guess.
Maybe
because it wouldn't have told us to note it in our campaign log if it wasn't going to be something that possibly is relevant later.
Yep.
Very cool.
Anyways, that's going to be it for us today. Hit that like button again. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support today in the super chats.
Yes,
thank you everyone who supports us over at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. If you'd like to support the channel, links are down in the video description. Thank you, everybody. Thanks again. Special shout out to Maddie, aka Stella Two Socks, in the chat, who was able to get us this scenario that we could not find for the life of us. Over the last couple months, I've been trying to get this one, but thank you so much for getting it to us. I appreciate that. But yeah, you break your morale with a failure.
I don't know. Did we fail? I mean, I guess that's the worst ending.
Yeah, we did. Whatever.
Okay,
we
but
still
we
had
didn't.
fun.
We both went through. Sorry, blah blah blah. We both were not defeated. So to me, I count, but we both weren't.
Oh, I see.
I would count that as a fail, and then a resign.
Resign is like a lighter fail.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a fail. It's like you almost failed. You were very close. That you had to run away like a chicken.
Yeah. All right. We're going to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back. I think we're going to do a Q&A tomorrow. I'll go schedule that in a bit if we're going to do it. If not, it'll be another day this week. But we're going to schedule a Q&A. There's maybe another stream that will pop up in there. But we're back next weekend, continuing Sleeping Gods and Arkham Horror for sure. So subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.